great to see that I'm getting a bad signal, so I hope that the notifications go out and my whoopee dogs are running around in the background here if you hear click, click, click. So I missed you guys and I thought we would get caught up with what's going on with me and what's going on with everything else. And let me shut the door, y'all, because they are ready to play. Come on, buddy. Come on. Go chase her out there, bud. I'm sorry, y'all. They are ready to rip and roar. All right, so there is a lot going on everywhere with me and with the Foodieverse. So we are going to get back to business. As you guys can tell, there is so many products I got. High-end, low-end, middle, grocery store, Sephora, Nordstrom's, all in between. And we are going to get back in the sheepy leapy, welcome. Back in the swing of things. So, Sheepy, can you hear me? I was like, oh, I couldn't get a signal. I was like, I put a community tab up and I was like, man, I don't want to let them down. Oh no, they're scratching the door, y'all. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Oh no, y'all. Well, I guess we'll let the dogs say hello and then we'll get into what is going on. First off, I did not get rid of my dogs. I got a horrifying message that I'm a horrible person. Welcome, y'all. And that I was terrible for putting my dogs in a camper. I would never get rid of my dogs. I will show you my dogs right here. They are fine. They are happy. They are healthy. Lulu, you want to say hello, Lulu? Okay, here's Mr. Wigston. Can you say hello? Say hi. You want to say hi, Lulu? Can Lulu say hi? Hi, Lulu. There you go. There you go, Lulu. There's Bat. So I would never get rid of my dogs. All right. But we are, oops, sorry, y'all. I'm going to go put them in here and I'll be back, y'all. Let me just, they keep opening up the door. I've already closed it. And come on, you little buddy. You can say hi at the end, okay? Come on, go play. You guys are all riled up from eating dinner. Come on, Lulu. I'm going to get you guys all squared away now that we got a nice little... No. All right, y'all, my bad. I wanted to, not that I had to, but I know some of you guys, sorry, y'all, this thing will not, look at my cowboy PJs. I know, I keep, Sheepy, it's like, so I got this, Rue 21, unfortunately, welcome everybody, is going out of business. So, it looks kind of weird, my underwear, like, sucking me in. And so I look kind of weird, but it's like a cowboy print. And it's got boots and hats and planets. And okay, Violet wants to go already. Hold on, y'all. Violet wants to go. Bye-bye. Violet, if you want to chill and hang out, you're more than welcome. I'm going to time you out for now. We keep it nice and tight over here. I don't care what you think of my tatas. Time out, Violet, and if you can't conduct yourself, then you will be gone for good. So, welcome everybody. Yeah. Let's, Violet, when you get older, let's see how gravity takes you there. Okay, y'all, welcome back. Thank you guys, some of you guys that messaged me. I'm doing all right. I am rolling on the phone data right now, so I'm gonna have to either get some internet. Oh, my eye keeps sticking together, the lashes. Or one of those boxes. So let's kind of get into what is going on. I'm not going to get into it all today. I kind of just want to go take it old school. But look, got a little elbow room up in this mug. Yes, we do. So I'll explain that later this week. And yeah. Never ever. I still got the RV. I'll get into that this week, y'all. I'm not going to lie to you. I just want to have a good night tonight. My mother isn't doing well. Our Maud Neb, I don't want to put her business out, but she's been going through a lot too. Hold on. Hey, go play, little buddies. So Neb has been going through some things. Like I said, I don't want to put her business out there. So I don't know if she'll be with us tonight. But positive prayers and shout out to you guys. I know that everybody's going through a lot, so I kind of just want to come on here and get into what's going on with Foodie. You know, my mom's not doing well, so I don't really want to get into, you know, where I'm at, what's going on, what I'm doing, all that. We'll talk about it this week. I'll break it all down. We're going to really have some chance to get into some different stuff. If you guys are interested in that, I always name my channel Kaya Simon's Life. You guys, I am sweating like a wild banshee. I want to still cover Foodie, but I want to get into some makeup. I want to get into some house things. You know, I really just want to expand out. And now that I have the opportunity to do that, you know, you guys always said, Kaya, cook, show us some of your easy little recipes. I didn't have the kitchen space to do it. So I do want to branch out. I'm still kind of figuring things out, but I'll explain it this week. Thank you guys. I'll explain what's going on this week, but I kind of just want to kick it, take it old school tonight, talk about what's going on with Foodie, and, you know, what has been going on and what's currently going on, and just kind of just breathe for a minute. Have a good time with you guys. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I've got a ton, sheepy leapy, of videos that I need to put out. They're going to look like the old house. Obviously, you guys know that I'm not there. But I am going to drop, I've got a ton of hauls and things that I filmed from the old house. If it's not your vibe, that's okay. It's not going to hurt my feelings. And thank you, Lisa. I don't know what's going on with my mom, unfortunately. So I don't know. My mom is not doing well. They're running a bunch of tests. Years and years ago, my mom had a brain aneurysm and had to have surgery immediately. And about a month, she wasn't doing good. Every time I would call her, she wasn't doing well. I went back and have been RVing and went to see my grandmother, and I seen my mom once and she looked terrible. And I was just kind of in and out because I didn't know if she had a cold or anything. And, you know, so I went to go see her just for like an hour. And unfortunately, you know, I'm back, you know, out of, you know, where my family's at, and she's not doing good. The ambulance came and picked her up the other day. She couldn't even, like, get a ride to the hospital, like, enough for my family to take her. So I'll keep you guys posted with that. I hate to, you know, be that person that's like, I don't know what's going on, but I genuinely don't know what's going on. I do apologize about them barking. They'll chill out in a minute. They've had their dinner. They're mad that I shut the door. So I am pretty good, sheepy. I've lost a little bit of weight because, you know, just I've been moving, like moving around. It's been one thing after the next, I'm not gonna lie, but hey, you guys don't want to hear that. Let's have some fun. I know everybody's going through some things, so shout out to you guys. Positive prayers and vibes, and guys, just try to stay positive. You guys, they're gonna drive me nuts. I don't know if I go give them a bone or something. Granny is doing great. Thank you guys for mom. Grandma's doing great. She is worried about my mom, obviously. So, I don't want to get you guys all excited, like, I'm back. I just came back from there, and I don't know if I'm going to have to go back there and help out with her. I don't know. So, like, one day she was walking, and now she's not. So, Grandma's pretty worried. My family's pretty worried. So, I don't know, you guys. I really don't know. One thing I will tell you before we get started, and we'll get right into it, is, guys, if you plan on, this is one thing that I really didn't configure in with the RV and situation, gas is a son of a gun. I genuinely knew that gas was going to be outrageous, but I did not realize how much just to even float a couple states. So we'll get into that this week. I want to talk about the hidden, you know, now that I have RV'd and gotten used to it, I want to talk about the hidden things that come with it. You know, my truck is broke down. It's just been one hell of a ride. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But like I said, I'm not going to be, you know, let's have a good time. You guys are here to kick it. I'm here to kick it. I got a full coffee. I spilled half of it on my desk already, so we're breaking the desk in good. And I spilled some of it. I made a snackle box. Gonna take you guys fishing. The boat's messed up too. I don't know what's going on with it. I had a starter put in it. It ain't the starter. Everything's broken. I'm broken. Some of us are broken. Life is broken. So let's do it. So I got me a snackle box. And you guys, you can just get one of these little organizers. You can fill it with anything. I picked this up with CVS. I had some points while it was up there. I'm in like their monthly, you get like $10 a month. So I got this while I was up there. And it did have a lot more, but I was like, nibble, 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 nibble. All right, y'all. So let me get a drink here and I'll tell you what I'm drinking and I'll show you an interesting product that I found. And man, we got a lot to talk about. Oh my gosh, you guys, Lisa, gas, I really did not configure in. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, I planned on being out like a month, going to see my family a month, being out a month, going to see, and it's just not feasible. It's just not feasible. It's just not. Okay. So got my little Cools cups. I got these on clearance. A 2-pack I showed you guys a while back. I got this crappy tripod. So I do need to get some more of my equipment. I put it in a box and I accidentally left it. Okay. So I don't know if this is new, but I've never seen this before. This is the Nescafe Gold Espresso Blonde. And this is really handy for, it's an instant espresso. You could put a little bit in your coffee, like say you got a coffee pot, say you got a Keurig. I've been rocking a cold press a lot with the camper. And it's just instant espresso. So I really like this. I picked this up at the Walmart. Welcome, everybody. Great to see you guys. I hope you guys are doing great. Seriously. You bought it, Lisa? I like it. I do like it, Lisa. I like that you can add as much as you want. If it's just, you know, a day you want just a little sprinkle, or if you're like, okay, I got to sweep, mop, I got a bunch of cleaning to do. You guys, I have just really like, I don't know how to explain this, and then we'll get started. You know, I never thought I would see this. My mom always had a green thumb. And I don't, unfortunately, but I've been planting stuff, and I also have another problem. Well, it's really not a problem I need to figure out. I've been attacked by fire ants. This is about the second time on my feet. That's not good, but I don't know what's up with me. I've accumulated a kitten, a tiny little kitten. Sorry, I can't say it loud because of the dogs. These animals just keep coming to me. So if you want to see this kitten tomorrow, I need you guys' help as far as information goes. I don't know how long till this kitten can find, you know, I can find it a home. I've been giving it, I bought some soft kitten food. The mother comes around once in a while, I've noticed, but I give it water every day and every night, of course. And I bought like these things, you break them in half, and they're little like pate, and it's kitten food. But guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I had a cat when I was young, and you know, my mom fed it and, you know, did all that. But how long until I can find this cat a home? How long? The cat now at this point is probably a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. I say about a week and a half. Yo, I'm really trying to not itch my foot. You guys, fire ants are, ugh. I don't wish them things. I don't even step on the mounds, and all of a sudden I'm like, ah. Soon as, okay. About 8 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Okay, so I got a little ways to go here. Okay, well, I got the wet food. 10 weeks, okay. Okay, 6 to 8, okay. Well, I'll show you this cat. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what. After I get off here, I'll put a community tab up. It's about this big. My guinea pig is bigger. And yes, I still got Guinness. Guinness is with grandma, doing great. Okay, about 8 to 10. Okay, good looking out, you guys. Okay. I am allergic to cats. I am, sheepy. I am. I don't pick it up, which I don't have to pick it up. I don't pick it up. I feed and water it, and my family loves it. So here's the deal. I would keep it, but they're not going to go for it. Simon is harmless. Sugar Bear's harmless, but Bat is just not going to have it. Bat is, so I've been keeping them away from it. You know, so I'll show you guys this cat. You guys can help me through the process. It's a little black cat. I mean, it's little, y'all. I mean, it scared the bejesus out of me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It scared the shit out of me. I was cleaning up some weeds and like going stuff. No, I'll get into this week how I found the cat, where I'm at, what I'm doing, and all that. But I just kind of want to take a load off tonight, talk about what's going on with our girl, and just kind of you know what I mean? Just kind of take my mind off of things, if that makes sense. You guys, I'm sweating like a wild banshee. This ant, oh, you guys, they itch, but you're not supposed to pop them. I'm like, okay, so I'll show you the cat tomorrow. I can't pick it up. I don't know. I was really, really allergic when I was younger. They say that a lot of your allergies can go away. So I kind of, I got a fan on, sheepy. I wonder if that's messing with it, you guys. Is the lighting okay? It's so, oh no, you're good, Lisa. And I'm sorry, guys, too. That's why, like, I really don't want to keep coming on here and being like, bleh. And no, Lisa, you're good. You are totally good. It's good to decompress. It's good to talk about things. So don't ever feel like, when I said that a while back about people trauma dumping, I'm not going to mention their name, and you guys please don't either. It was a certain person that we had. Please don't mention their name. We're not going to do that. But it was a certain person that we had every night. And no matter what we had going on, no matter what we were discussing, they would just come on and just every night. And I get it. And maybe I sound like that too. But, you know, it's hard to be on here and talk about serious things, you know, because you don't know what other people are going through and you don't know what they've been through. So when this person would bring up, you know, some things all the time, other people would message me and say, I come here to decompress. I've also went through what that person has been through. And when they discuss that all the time, it brings up my past trauma. Do you know what I mean? So that's kind of why I said that a while back. So no, Lisa, you're good. It was just a specific person that would always come in, you know, and I would say, you know, please seek help. Not you, Lisa. They just seemed like they were really having a hard time, and, you know, all the time the same things. And, you know, if you're going through something, I can be there for you, you know, but I can only be there for you, you know, kind of in our fantasy world. Do you know what I mean? So when somebody, exactly, sheepy. So when somebody seems like they're going through this, and, you know, this is kind of our time, and I'm not saying this to be mean, this is kind of our time to get away from our life problems. When they were saying it every day and every night, you know, it just, I don't want to say it brought the vibe down, and I felt like an asshole, you know, but I felt like they needed somebody to talk to in real life. I can only be there so much for you. You know, they would message me and email me, and I can only, certain topics I don't know about. You know what I mean? Like, certain topics. So, you guys get, so don't ever feel like, you know, you can speak your mind. You know, it was just, we had just one individual that each day just kind of, you know, I was like, please seek help. So I love you guys. Don't ever feel, you know, like you can't, you know, totally talk about what's going on. Totally. Okay, so hope you guys are doing good. I'm trying to do good. I'm trying to just, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, and it is what it isn't. I'm broken, and everything's broken, and some of us are broken, and that's okay. That's okay. Exactly, Scout. That's exactly, that was kind of the message that I wanted to send to that person without seeming like an asparagus. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be like, well, you need help, you know, but they were going through something, and, you know, I haven't been through certain things, so and certain things I can only imagine. You know, there's things that, you know, I can only imagine. You know, I've helped raise kids, but I've never, you know, lost any kids. Do you know what I mean? I don't have biological kids. So, all right, let's do it. My, oh my, what a up and down and roller coaster and all around. Talk about help. You guys, I just sat back and I've been keeping up, and I'm just like, damn, excuse me, and excuse my language, but exhausting. Exhausting. 1 minute this, 1 minute that. And I'm not saying that, you know, I'm indecisive. You know, I'm not going to say that, but come on, you guys. If you had a spouse, whatever your preference is, and they were going through this, I would have to say, you know what? You got to get help. I can't do this with you. I'm not going to live this life. I'm not going to be cooped up in a bedroom. That's what Foodie's not understanding is. However old Sala is, you know, if he's 29, 30, in his 30s, however he is, you know, nobody, don't get me wrong, I got narcolepsy. I love to sleep more than the next one. You know, I'm not going to lie to you guys. You know I got a sleep disorder, you know, narcolepsy. But it's summertime, my friends. You know, I wasn't feeling good like 2-3 days ago. My stomach was kind of wonky, and I was like, man, this sucks. It's sunny outside. I want to be outside. This sucks being laid up. Like, this guy is going to get tired of this. And the milk is not milking like it used to. I'm sorry. You know, nobody wants to struggle. But it's just not worth it. It's not worth it, in my opinion. And again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. This is my opinion and my chat's opinion. We're just discussing these things. I'm not diagnosing anyone. It's just not worth it. It's not. Welcome, everybody. Great to see you guys. Oh, never have I ever. Man, it was rough. I don't know what. Let's discuss that, PetSmart. Let's discuss that. You know, I've always said this. You guys know that I've always said this. And great to see you too, Pam. Great to see all of you, honestly. Genuinely great to see all of you guys. If you guys off topic, we're talking about the espresso. If you see the International Delights Pistachio Latte, it's fantastic. The creamer, so good. Polybug, we are having some Nescafe Espresso Blonde, and it's an instant espresso. And then I got a Pistachio Latte International Delight Creamer. Guys, we got so many cool drinks coming up. I got the Poppy Barbie collab at the Walmart the other day. I grabbed 2 of them, and some guy came and just grabbed the whole shelf. Yo, off topic, I'm lucky my ass ain't sitting in the shanker. Yo. I have went through some things, yo. Off topic. Somebody got into it with me at the Dollar General the other day, and honey child. Y'all, it's been a lot out here. Whatever you believe in, it's been testing your girl. It's been testing your girl. But you know what? I had to step back and I was frustrated and I thought, you know what? I'll tell y'all this week. It was see Tallulah, some of them, one of my friends, Spooky, said that because I had a thing go down at Walmart the other day. I had two things go down last week, and my friend was like, yo, you should go around and buy things and the way that people treat, because I get it, and I do. People are understaffed. You know, stores don't have help. Yes, never ever ever. But last week, y'all, the universe was testing your girl. The universe was testing your girl. But you got to step back and you got to say, you know, everybody's understaffed, everybody's or underpaid. You don't know what that person's going through at home, but there is a way to treat people. You know, y'all would have went. I'll tell you. I'll tell you tomorrow. Remind me to tell you the Dollar General story and the Walmart story. I was like, what is it? What's wrong with me? All right, let's get back to it. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, when I first haven't seen you, Lisa, I want that so bad. I have had to stop myself from buying that brand I showed you guys, if I have put the video up. That pistachio, it's made by Kalia, is it? It's that brand that I showed you, the red apple. Y'all, we got perfumes and skincare racked up to show y'all. We got an Arabic one over here. We have so much cool shit to review. We got high-end, we got drugstore, we got TJ Maxx, we got skincare, we got all kinds of stuff. We got makeup, we got fragrance. You name it. All right. You see the old espressos kicking in. Yeah, never ever, it's not worth it. And it's just the way that people, like, when I tell you guys, okay, Kayaali, that's exactly what it is. And then one of the Hadids, they made a perfume that I want. It's like this thing and you mix it. Have y'all seen that? It's like a oil type. It's not an oil, but have you guys seen? Welcome, Lemon. No, you're right on time. I'm flapping my gums like usual. One of the Deeds, I think, made this, what's it called? Oh, I should know this. Anyways, it's a new perfume type deal. Welcome, Living. Welcome, Beautiful. Welcome, Five. Welcome, all y'all. And listen, I want to say this from the bottom of my heart, and then I promise we're going to move on. I genuinely appreciate each and every one of you. I really, truly do. And I couldn't, we'll get back into giveaways, guys. If I can just get through whatever I've got going on, I'm going to be okay. Yeah, if I can just, thank you, Pam. Thank you. But know that I appreciate you guys. And honestly, I really do. I know that some of you guys, it's shitty, just if you're somewhere and people are talking shit about me, just it's all good. You guys don't have to defend me. I don't want you guys. I see there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on right now. And, Samsero, that brand, there's so many of those I want to try by that brand. Samsero, do you know what I'm talking about? About that new perfume? It's like it's by the Hadid, one of the Hadids. And it's like these really pretty bottles, and you shake it, and it's got like this moisturizer oil stuff inside. Yeah, I still got the camper. One of the Hadids made this perfume. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. I'll have to look it up, you guys. Hold on, let me dump this in. Okay, y'all. So, anyways, I just You know what? Well, let me be quiet. Let me be quiet because um there's so much. There's one person that just cannot leave people alone out here that I see. I just like, there's different bottles, Lisa. There's 3 of them. It kind of looks like a, oh my goodness, you guys, it's going to drive me nuts. It's new, little Samsero. It just came out. No, not that person. Let me be good. Well, that one too. But man, there's one person, you guys, that drives me. Why, if you don't like somebody, just leave it be. Leave it be. Like, I was in somebody's comment section the other day. Yes, Orbella. There you go, Samsero. Orbella. There you guys go. Spooky, it ain't even that person. It is a guy, and they just pluck and pluck and pluck and pluck. And I'm like, somebody ain't gonna get along. Or if somebody, they just, if you don't like somebody, steer clear of them. This person, I was looking in somebody's comment section and they were just going at somebody, going, then the comment would start, then another person would come in. No, never have I ever. I'm like, leave the person alone. It's just they fight, and it's like they hone in on people and they just won't stop. The only time I would ever take somebody to court is if it really got down to the nitty gritty. Like, this just suing shit, that shit is out of control. That shit is wild. It's like, why, what do you not have to do to just leave somebody alone? If you don't like that person, do your own thing. Do your own thing. Do your own thing. Yes, you got it. It is the Bella Hadid one. Or Bella, guys. I just think that is such a cool concept. But anyways, let's move on. I've been keeping my eye on that. I'm like, if you have a different opinion than somebody, we can sit here and talk all day. But some people, we can disagree to disagree. Do you know what I mean? You're not gonna, you go back and forth, back and forth. At the end of the day, you just gotta say, look, we gotta disagree to disagree. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, damn, like, it ain't that serious. That's been my saying lately. It ain't that serious. And that'll come into play when I tell y'all the story. It's just not that serious. It really isn't. Sheepy, I just don't understand it. I never met anybody on here that I would just stay up all night and just like, some of these people just fester. It's called Orbella, Lisa. Orbella. You cannot change. It is Samsero. It is. Just disagree at the end of the day. I don't like you. You don't like me. And just, it's not spooky. It's nuts. Like, who the fuck has time? No, I know, never ever. And you guessed it. You were right. At the end of the day, I don't like you. You don't like me. Let's call it a day. But I don't have time to sit and fiddle tit around about this, that, and the other. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just goes on and on and on and on. And then it gets so fucking violent and vile that you can't force opinions. Damn right, sheepy. Damn right. It's just like, damn, dude, like, let it go. You know what I mean? Like, I was looking in somebody's comment section the other day and it was just do. And it's like, dude, okay. You're not gonna, people got their own differences. People got their own opinions. Let that shit go. It is that too, Pam. And it's like, well, I don't like you because you don't like this person. You know I ain't never been about that shit. You know I ain't never been about that shit. I have never, ever told you guys, don't go watch that person. I'm fighting with them. I've always, have I not, those that have been ride or die with me said, yo, watch who you want to watch. If I'm beefing with somebody, it ain't got nothing to do with y'all. That shit is so wild to me. I don't have time for that in my life. My mind is just, I don't have time for that. Maybe because I got too much other bullshit going on, but fighting people at the Dollar General and planting flowers and got fire ants on my feet and everything's falling apart, but I ain't got time for that shit. You know what I mean? It ain't that serious. It really ain't. It's just wild. It's not that serious. I never could sit and like, I think about y'all. You know, some of y'all email me, but I could never sit and say, like, do you have any info on this person? Hey, hit me up. You got any info on them? Yo, kick me their docs right quick. You got any way that I can get anything on them? Like, that's doing too much, man. It's doing too much. I don't like flip-floppy. I don't like that shit. If you don't like me, cool. Make it understood. That's fine. That's okay. I'm not going to lose sleep. I hope that you don't either. But this shit is wild, y'all. It's uncalled for. It's just too much. Me and you are cool now, okay? We used to not be cool, but now that you don't like that person, we're cool. Let's make a little brigade against them. Nah. Y'all know there's a lot of people that I've been caught in the middle that this person may be beefing with somebody that I was cool with, and I'm like, hey, I'm neutral here. I'm neutral. Philip, welcome, and I missed you too, love. Good looking out. Let me not try to, y'all, these little hearts. Thank you, Philip. Highly appreciate it. All right, y'all, let me zip it and clip it. That too, Lisa. That is something, y'all, that has got my ass handed to me on a silver platter. Thank you so much, Philip, and thank you all for being here again. Shout out to y'all that are here. Shout out to y'all on the replay. Shout out to everybody just chilling and back. Thank you, guys. You guys know my mouth has gotten me in trouble. I've never been one to hold it in. I've been wrong. I've told you, hey, I'm wrong. I'm going to delete this video, like the thing with Jean and Jen, God rest her soul. When I thought that Jen had struck me and it was the music, I came back on here, I deleted the video, and I said, hey, guys, let me rectify this. I apologize. It was the music. You know, I've come on here and had to make a fool out of myself numerous times. I'm not afraid to do that. I can say when I'm wrong and I'm right. And that's beautiful. That's what sucks too, you know, that. Welcome, Nikki. Great to see everybody. You know, I've had people message me and say, you know, hey, I'm in the background, just a heads up. I'm really afraid to chat because I don't want to get kicked out of everybody else's group. And I'm like, damn, dude, I'm sorry. I don't want to put y'all in that situation. That's shitty. That just sucks. That hurts me to my core. I don't want any of y'all to ever feel like, you know, just because you like me, you may like me and you may, excuse my language. I don't like the situation of what happened. You know, but at this point, did that mess me up? Abso-fucking-lutely. But now at this point, am I glad that it's over? I am. I really am. It's a weight lifted off my back almost. Well, not almost, it is. So, all right, y'all, let's get into it. And, you know, like I said, man, things are a lot right now. I completely get it. And just be you. Do you. Do you, and here, in other chats, in real life, do you. Life is too short. You don't know what tomorrow holds. Fuck, we don't know what the next hour holds. But I've realized a lot through this whole house experience. Actually, I've realized a lot through the last couple of years. You know, you guys would see, you know, yeah, I'm still the collector. But, perfect example, and we're going to get into Foodie. You know, perfect example. Where's her pink Yeti cup? She contradicted her. I can't believe, guys, people come on here with these Stanleys and these cups. 2 days later, she comes, look at my pink Yeti cup, guys. Where is it? Nowhere to be fucking found. Then you come on with another water bottle the other day. So you talk about consuming, but you don't even take care of your stuff. And it's people like you, the reason why our landfills are filled up, because you don't donate, you don't give away, you don't use your recyclable cups, and you buy more and more and more. So it defeats the purpose. You know, you could have said, call a church, call a society and say, hey, I'm moving out of this house. I don't have the mental capacity, or I'm too lazy. I don't want to mess with it. She could have called somebody to go through that house. Some of those things were salvageable. Now, the clothes, the bedding, none of that stuff. But some of that stuff could have been salvageable. Well, what dishes were clean, but some of that could have been salvageable. You know, some of that could have been salvageable and said, you know, have an organization come in and they can have this stuff. But I can't imagine just, you guys, I have stuff that, some of this stuff I haven't even seen in forever. I mean, I've got stuff that, this vase, for instance, I had this tucked away. Well, I was coming on yesterday, my flowers are dead. But I haven't seen this vase in probably 5 years. It was tucked away in a kitchen cabinet. I mean, I have stuff that I've had my whole life. I just can't imagine being like, oh, I'm out the door, grabbing a suitcase, toodaloo. Who does that? Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Polybug. All right, welcome, Larky. All right, y'all, let's do it to it. So, let's talk about, somebody had mentioned, now, I promise I'm going to stay on topic. I know I went left, but, you know, I just really feel like I'm at a good place. And you know what? At first, I was all shitty about the house situation, and now I'm like, I wake up every day, I can breathe. Literally, I'm just like, you know what? I'm not tripping. Like, life is gonna work itself out. It may take a minute, but just have faith. Whatever you believe in, just, you know, have faith. You know, it's a wild world out here. And I'm just grateful to be sitting here with y'all, have my little cup of coffee, have what should I got, and I'm cool with that. I'm good. I'm good with that. You know, I'm good. I've learned a lot along the last, you know, year. I don't need everything. I don't need every clothing drop. I don't need every crock. I don't need every cup. I don't need every perfume. I don't need every makeup. I was consuming too much. And I still consume, but thank you, regret. You know, and that is the thing. I've always said that too, Lisa. Everything does happen for a reason, and I'm a firm believer of it. Some better than others, unfortunately. Some reasons it may take us a minute to understand. Some reasons we may never understand. But I needed to get out of there, and I had been saying that forever. But to roll into Foodie is, it's just to the point. It's like, Sala must, and I'm going to say this, and I know a lot of y'all think this, and it's going to sound like an asshole move, but Buddy must really want out of Kuwait. That's all I got to say. Because, you guys, seriously, Everybody likes a day down. Everybody likes, a lazy day, wherever you live, the weather, whether it be a rainy day, whether it be a snowy day, whether it just be you're not feeling the greatest and you say, you know what, I'm not feeling great today. I'm going to get a cup of soup. I'm going to kick back, relax, throw on the TV, throw on YouTube, shut my phone down, ignore the world, and just have a lazy day. But Buddy is going to get sick of that every single day. I love a good lazy day. I'm not going to lie to you. But that dude is 30 years old, in his 30s, whatever his age is. You guys, what do they have to talk about? Hey, what'd you think of that show I just watched with you? What? I noticed something, I think it was yesterday or the day before. It was a live stream. Or maybe it was a video. Maybe it was the Wendy's. Okay, it was the live stream after the Wendy's. Exactly, Sock, exactly. So it was the live stream after the Wendy's. And somebody said, does Sala like Wendy's? And she said, Sala likes Wendy's, don't quote me, but basically she said, Sala likes Wendy's. It's okay, but he prefers things more like fried chicken and what else? And I'm thinking, what else? You've been with this person long enough. I know what some of my friends and some of my best friends' favorite foods are. What do you mean, what else? Like, she had to think, like, well, what else? What do you mean, what else? How do you not know? You've been around this dude for the last year and a half, allegedly every day, and you don't know what else he likes? It's just... And I'm going to sound so mean when I say this, and I know people are going to be like, man, you're an ass. If you watch her genuinely, her mannerisms, she is so pissed off at the world right now. I don't care what she says. She is so snippy. When she said the other day, I don't know how people did not go hammer. Right? Beef stew with no beef. Substitute the beef, right, Jam? When she was doing the blood thing, the whole, the blood, taking her sugar, how they wanted. You guys are making it worse. What? How is the chat concerned what people you do have left? They're concerned for you, and you're telling them, stop it. Stop talking about it. You guys are making it worse. When she said that out of her mouth, I thought, how do you have anybody left? How do you have anybody left? These people are showing genuine concern, and you're telling them, stop it. You're making it worse. And then Sala, 2 minutes later, had the nerve to say, stop, guys. Positive comments, positive vibes. She doesn't need your negativity. You make it worse. Bullshit. How is what handful of people over there that's left that are genuinely concerned? Exactly, sheepy. I thought, Sala, shut the hell up. I don't think Buddy understands, and I don't blame him. I'm not super good with a bunch of hell stuff either. I don't think he understands how crucial things are. And again, I'm not a doctor. She does PetSmart. She does. I really think that she gets a kick out of this shit. That I gotta go shit the other day. All right, you guys, I gotta go. I've said this before. You don't have to come on here and tell everybody everything. You don't. But I caught something. So she had to go, and it was so... Did you see the update video? She said, you guys are... Oh, Lisa, when she said that, it was late at night. I was chilling the camper, and I almost turned... I thought, you're lucky I love you guys. I wasn't... If you guys don't know what we're talking about, let's talk about what Lisa just said. When she made a video, the little health update with her being gone, she said, you guys are lucky. The internet basically is a negative place. You guys are lucky that I love you, or else I wouldn't have came back. Excuse me? You're lucky that these people are paying your bills, literally. Now back to what I was saying. These shorts, I know I keep moving around and I know it's annoying. The only thing was, gotta be careful. I do not care, and again, this is my opinion and my chats. If your partner was going through what would you not tell them, cut the internet, I'll take care of you? Now, of course, we all know, you know what's going on in our opinions, but Sala's got this business, like she says, and he makes good money. We're living good, y'all. I don't need your money. We're doing good. We're doing fine. We got a new car. We got a beachside condo. We're doing good, guys. If your partner had to do their addiction for money, welcome, Trace. I was thinking about you the other day. If your partner had to do basically their addiction for money, and you genuinely love them, and I'm not saying you got to have a cushiony lifestyle, but enough to pay the bills, wouldn't you say, throw the towel in, take some time, get yourself together, all hold down the fort? That's why you cannot pay me to think that he is working, period. Now, wait a minute. I'm about to contradict myself. Absolutely, sheepy. Now, check this out, okay? I don't have any, well, I've got my spectacles, but they're in the bathroom. Get your spectacles on a minute here. I thought of something the other day. Wasn't that an internet hole? Who in the hell? You guys know I love stuff, and I love sales, and I love bulk. But for a person that does not clean, who the hell needs 8 to 10 magic erasers? Riddle me this. Stay with me here. Now, I wondered, okay, when she showed the chamois, the little chamois, she said, I bought this chamois, but I don't know what I'm going to use it for. Stay with me. Welcome, everybody. Is he, remember she said someone cleans cars, someone cleans our car here at the apartment. Is he the car cleaning guy? That crossed my mind. Now, you guys know I love stuff. We all know that. But I'm not just going to say, well, I bought these chamois, guys, and I don't know what for. And it was the week that I had to have, she had a strike. That was this check. The week that she took out was this month's check. So it crossed my mind. I thought, what the hell is she going to do? She don't clean. What are you going to do with all those magic erasers? Who buys a chamois if they don't need one? A majority of people use chamois for cleaning cars. I thought they got their car cleaned at the apartment. A guy goes around and cleans them. But one part of me also thought, is homeboy Would he clean cars? Is he just lazy? I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. It's like, would he clean cars? So that crossed my mind. Then another thing that people were talking about was the cafe video where she showed her drink going up the elevator. Now, time out. Did you see? First elevator, it was all glass, it was all see-through. And then the second elevator that was closed in. I just want to let you guys know that I have claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic and I'm scared of elevators. Well, you didn't say that in the first clear one. Last one is it whistled up in the air. See, I thought that too, Lemon. I was like, well, I thought about that and I thought, would homeboy clean a bunch of cars? Is he lazy? Pam, they tried to do that with the perfume cologne type business, Febreze couch type spray, not perfume type deal. The was too much. I honestly, Pam, ooh, that sounds amazing, Tracy. I seen one at the Walmart the other day, and it was like one of those inflatable jacuzzis, and I was like, no, you got shit to worry about right now. Yeah, those look neat as shit. Hold on, y'all. I was trying to... Oh, okay, back to Pam. So, Pam, Foodie first said, and somebody played the clip the other day. I forget who it was. I've always said this, and I'll stay tried and true with this. I think the perfume type deal, not perfume type deal, Febreze situation, couch spray, not perfume. I really think that is the loophole. In my opinion, this is only my opinion and my chat's opinion. These are not facts. This is all alleged. I think that the 9K, allegedly, remember, Allah Shabib said when she came over there, she gave Salah $9,000. It was either $6,000 or $9,000. Don't quote me. Okay? I think Murad, okay, notice, I was thinking about this too the other night. She went for Mr. Shabib, she went for Mr. Shabib's wife, but she never went for Murad. Okay, Teresa, it was 9K, that's what I thought. Yeah, PetSmart. Allegedly, Allah Shabib said when she first got over there, ooh, that's a good thing, Lemon. Lemon says, Fat, maybe he is cleaning cars. Okay. I think, this is only my opinion, okay? Follow me here. I think this was before the first time she was going over there. I think they sold her a dream. Remember when before she got over there and she said, I don't have to do YouTube anymore unless I want to. I have another way of making money. I don't have to work unless I want to. I think they sold her a dream and said, you give us 9K, we'll put you in our perfume type business type situation type deal. That will give us the loophole. You are working in the business with us. Therefore, if, and I'm saying if, that is how she could get a civil worker's ID. I'm going to hit the show off camera. It's just tobacco, heads up. I don't want to do it on, oh yeah, and did you see where Natter I got let go for smoking tobacco. Bubba, I don't think it's the tobacco they were talking about, player. Did y'all see that he threatened Snowflake? Yeah, take your video down within 48 hours or else, buddy. Okay. You know what I was thinking of? It's how my mind works. Snowflake, and It wasn't that. It was a bubble, if you catch my drift, mathematics. That's what wiped him out. And then a channel named Snowflake is probably who he got in trouble for threatening. Isn't that a coinky dink? Isn't that weird? Yeah. Snowflake and the Snowflakes. Who in their mind? I'm a small channel. You guys know that. Can you imagine me going to like a channel like Snowflake and being like, you better take that down or else, buddy? I'm thinking the nerve of you, dude. Who does this dude think he is? Like Snowflake was. Let me take that off there. Come on now. Come on now. I'm telling y'all what. I thought, man, this dude is something else, man. You take your documentary that you worked hard on for probably weeks and months, you take that down, buddy. Oh my God. I thought, oh, you take that down right. Yeah, I bet Snowflake was like, yeah, let me get on it. Let me get on it right now. Natter said I better take this down. It just shows you their ego. Him and Foodie would have never ever worked even before Dee Dee came along because they're two peas in a fucking pod. Their ego will not let them take a L no matter what it is. No matter what it is, they cannot take a L. You got to learn in life sometimes that sometimes you just got to take that L and move on. Does nobody want to take the L? No, it sucks. But sometimes you got to just take one for the team and keep it moving. And that is something that those two are going to have a hell of a life and still a life because those two cannot take a L. Their ego will not let them. That shit eats at them. It eats at Foodie. She has to have the last word. She has to, I got you. Just like eating that rice today. Did y'all see her eating that rice? And you can eat with your hands too. And out of meat. No shit, Sherlock. When she said they're made out of meat, I'm thinking, you got nothing. You literally got, they're made out of meat, guys, and seasonings. Really, I thought they were tofu. I thought it was tofurkey. Hot damn. So I got a plan. I don't know if it's going to work. We're going to take it old school. We're going to take it old school. And I don't know how we're going to do this, but we're going to try it. They are 5. They are 2 all, Jaden. I am a foodie, guys. She almost slips up and said I'm a food, but she caught herself. We're going to speak, or we're going to watch a part of what Jaden was just talking about. I'm a foodie and I'm a beauty. I know that makes people mad. Her ego. Now listen, I'm all about confidence. I'm all about be you, do you. Just like somebody came in within 2 minutes of the stream and was making fun of my talk. Like, great to see you. I don't give a fuck, as Smokey would say, what anybody thinks about me, what I look like, what I wear, what I like, what I do. I do not care. As long as I'm happy, somebody may say, I don't like your cowboy romper. It's ugly. It looks like freaking something out of, it's ugly. That's okay. That's okay. You can have your opinion. My style's not for everybody. But this false sense of smug ego. It does not give confidence like she thinks it does. Now, am I sitting here saying that she should be curled up in a ball? No. Everybody should feel good about themselves. Everybody, whatever. You guys seen I had the thing on my eye. I didn't get that cut off because people were making fun of me. I got that shit cut off because it was starting to mess with my vision. I didn't get that thing cut off, that cyst on my eye, because people made a Christmas live stream talking about my eye for fucking 2 days. No. It was starting to mess, like I could see it. I'm all about be happy with you. But when it gives the sense of, it's not giving what she thinks it's giving. And it makes people mad. Like, do you just want people to fucking hate you? That's got to be a horrible feeling. It's not a good feeling knowing, oh, we're about to check it out, Uncle Bucks. Oh, the eye or the part? And notice she didn't latch on to the eye thing until 2 guys out of the community talked about my eye thing. Somebody made a Christmas stream, 2 parts, please don't mention any names, about me. Not this year, but the past year. They did a 2-parter. I didn't even know that a year later. And after she heard others talking about my eye, excuse me, is when she would discuss the eye. She would use their comebacks about a planet on my face after she heard others talk about it. I just did not see fit because insurance didn't want to pay for the eye. Because they said unless it was, obstructing my vision, that it was, a cosmetic procedure. So I thought, I'm not going to spend this eye, everything's good. It doesn't bother me. It's not infected. It's just a little cyst. But once she heard others talk about the eye, she's like, oh, okay, I got one for Kaya. Okay, we're going to take it back old school. I don't know how this is going to work. I knew I should have made a second cup and my ice melted. Oh, time out. If you like Reese cups, exactly runs. And that was another thing, that it was getting bigger. And they did send a piece away of the tissue to see if it was cancerous. That was another thing that worried me. Okay, if y'all like Reese cups, why I get this set up. These are the new caramel big Reese cups. They are fantastic. I like they come in the double pack and then they come in singles, but these are impeccable. These are really good. I like the Easter and the Christmas Reese's because the thick peanut butter, it doesn't get dried out. These are great. Let me open this while we get set up and I'll show you guys. The caramel is not like a sticky caramel that sticks to your teeth. It's like a thinner caramel, and I enjoy that. The potato chip one wasn't bad, Sheepy. You just got a little bit of extra crunch. This is really, the one with the Reese's Puffs in, this is a hit. This is one of the best ones they've came out with yet. Another thing I got is, now I haven't had this yet. You guys, I have so much stuff that I've collected on the way of traveling that I've got to knock some of this out too. I found this the other day. Now, a friend did have this and she told me that it sucks. I got a friend one and she said there's no Boston cream in it. So check this thing out. This is the Tasty Cake Boston Cream Honey Bun. Now, to let you know in a little secret, there's a thing called Mrs. Freshly's, and it's called a jelly honey bun. You guys, I cannot tell you how many of these honey buns that I've probably eaten in the last month. And that's why I need to stay outside and work too. I'm going to get one of these honey buns. I'm out right now to show you. I am not a big honey bun fan. I don't know what it is, but the last month I have been on a honey bun kick. This Mrs. Freshly's, I even looked it up because I can only find them certain places. They're single packs. They're made in Tucker, Georgia. Tucker, Georgia, and the U.S. They are called the Honey Bun Jelly Bun. I'm not even, I know I say this, I'm not big on packaged pastries. Now, I like stuff from bakeries like that. But packaged pastries have a weird artificial taste to me. These Mrs. Honey or Freshly's jelly buns, you guys, I'm kind of embarrassed to tell you how many I've eaten. I'm being serious. Oh my God, Lisa. I thought about writing them. I'm not even joking. I thought about writing them to have us, because I can only find them once in a blue moon. And I buy like 4 at a time. I thought about writing them to review some. I'm not exaggerating. You guys, these honey buns are the most delicate, soft, sweet. They have like a little bit of like this jelly stuff. It's not gross. It's not like, I'm going to get one and show y'all. But anyways, I bought my friend one of these. She says there's no Boston cream, but we'll crack this thing open tonight. But let's open this. Oh my God, Lisa, a case of 30, what, Angela, Lisa, a case of 36, I would have to lock them up. I'm not joking. And I'm usually good with stuff like that. They're amazing. Okay, y'all, my bad. This is, again, if you're just coming in, this is the Reese's Caramel Big Cup. Beautiful. They're unlike any honey bun I've ever had. They're unlike any. I'm going to get one and show y'all. Okay, y'all, this little guy has unfortunately got melted, but let me show you. I want to show you the consistency of the caramel, why we get set up. Before my mother wasn't doing good, I bought her a tablet years ago, and she said, do you want this tablet back? I don't want to hurt your feelings, but she said, I've never used it. I said, all right. So I got this little tablet with this keyboard. It would have been better for tonight, but Graham's is doing good. Angela, you are back at the beginning. My mom's not doing good, so Grandma's worried about that. Okay, y'all, here we go. So these are the big cups for those that haven't seen it. And like I said, there is double packages of these, but I just got the single. These are the Walmart, I've seen them, Dollar General. A little bit melted, y'all. So here we go. Okay. Well, I thought I'd be able to show y'all better. Sorry, I know I don't like to show you guys like stuff I took bites out of. Hold on. Right? Right, Bella? Melty as shit. Okay, see how the caramel is like that? Very thin layer. So I like, excuse me. Y'all, this thing is a mess. I like that the caramel is that thinner, liquidy caramel. I like that it's not like the to get stuck in your teeth caramel. Okay, y'all, let's do it. Man. Hold on, y'all, my bad. Oh, shoot. This part, you guys. She's like, I know that makes people mad. Nobody cares. What does she think that people are like, she said she's beautiful. Oh my God, that wrecked my day. Like, I really think that she thinks, I mean, at least not me. Now, we did talk about somebody earlier in the beginning, mention no names, that seems like they do, you know, seethe about people night and day. Night and day. But it's just not that serious. She's like, staying on beautiful makes people mad. Like, what are you talking about? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You know, like, it's not that serious. Like, I really think that she's like, yeah, I got one on them. I got one. Like, nobody gives a shit. The people that are still with you is who you're hurting by making these. We already know your routine. We've been played this game with you for years. These people that are new is who don't understand your flip-floppy tendencies. Those are the people that don't understand. You telling people you're lucky that I still love you, that are paying your bills. You're lucky I still love you or I wouldn't have came back. You're lucky that they love you for some strange fucking reason because you like to play head games with people, that they're still supporting you, in my opinion, literally. Oh, did y'all hear her say bread and butter literally? Did y'all hear her say our little saying? You know how I always say that her chat is her bread and butter literally? Did y'all hear her say that the other day? FFG, it's her bread and butter, and I'm the reaction channel's bread and butter literally. You like that one, did ya? Yeah, I thought, yeah, literally you stole my saying, buddy. Go for it. Use it up there, bread and butter. Anyways, y'all, these are delectable if you like Reese cups. Hold on, let me get this out of the way. These are really good. I do like a nice cup of ice water with my candy bars. I got a new thing that I'll show y'all this week. We got a lot to get into. I'm missing a part of. We're gonna try some of the TikTok, and I know some people think it's crazy, and it's not really water. Exactly, Jam. Her chat is her bread and butter and Sala's bread and butter, literally. You're lucky I love you, or else I wouldn't have came back. Oh, really? That's what like, does she think that, like, okay, y'all, what can I put you guys on? Really, it's not about, hold on, there's flowers everywhere. It's really not about seeing it. It's about hearing it. And no, we're not going to stay like this always. I just, I didn't expect all this. Okay. We're going to watch a channel. Oh, hold on a second. Let's talk about the thumbnail right quick. It's over and done. Hold on, y'all. Let me kick this light. Okay, why is this candle not... Hold on a second. Okay. Hold on, y'all. My bad. It's over and done. Now, what kind of clickbait BS does that sound like? Oh, Angela, get ready. She's like... She's very smug. Damn, I don't have scissors in here. Shit, y'all, I need to grab some... Oh, I really don't want to... I need to be able to see, y'all. Daggone it. Well, I can cut the wick after. Neb Jaden is going through something. It is mind game, Bella. That's exactly what it is. And that's what she thinks, that she's putting it, you know, on the people, you know, the reaction channels and the haters. It's her audience that she's messing with. It's her audience. It's we already know the routine. That's what she. Well, you guys, you know, there's things that, you know what? Let me just. I don't want to spoil it for those who. Angela, this is a good one. Hold on, y'all. I want to be able to. This is a good one, Angela. Tell me, okay, she's talking about not being her old self. Don't spoil it for those that haven't seen it. Now, anybody that has seen it, I watched it while I was getting out the shower. Is this not old Foodie? What did I say? The Foodie. Foodie. Is this not old Foodie? Oh, Angela, it's a treat. This is classic Foodie beauty right here. This is classic old school. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. You can't make me. You don't know anything. I know my body. You don't. This is classic Foodie beauty. Welcome, Harry. This is classic Foodie. Everything that she says she's not is this video. I love food. No shit, Sherlock. I love food, you guys. I'm going to hone in more on food. You need to be honing away. Angela, one spoiler, and let's get into it. I can't help it. I'm going to learn, what'd she say? I'm going to learn how to enjoy it more or something. I'm thinking, this is everything that you need to, stay away from. Exactly, Bella. This is like saying, well, I'm going to get on Mondays and Sundays. This is like Colic saying, you know what? Fridays, we're going to let her rip tater chip, and I'm going to hone in on, Friday, and then it's back to business on Monday. No, that's not how getting clean or whatever your vice may be. This just shows, this video, she's like, well, Sala, no. Don't compare yourself to Sala. Don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to somebody in your audience. You are the one with the severe problem. You can't take a bite of a Reese's or have a honey bun lingering. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm genuinely not. You're not Sala. You can't have a case of candy bars laying around or a case of honey buns. I'm thinking, do you hear yourself? She's so far gone that it's bananas. It's bananas. Oh, my bad. This is the hot cider by Homeworks. Hot cider donut. Yo, I've had this forever. And it's a 4-wick candle, Foodie. Welcome, Scotty. Great to see you. It's a 4-wick candle, guys. Or was it the 3-wick or 4-wick that she was and this one, you guys, I've had this joker forever too. This guy here is ice cream bar or ice cream truck. Ice cream bar. This is Bath and Body. I've had that forever, y'all. I wasn't going to light it, and I was like, quit being... I'm like, light these damn candles. Stop. Okay, y'all, look at this. I was like, is that a light? I was like, shit a brick. Honey, we got... Yo, let me stand up. Let me make sure I'm not... Man, look at this. You want to talk about drawers and drawers, baby. We have got drawers, my friends. This is like the freaking... Look at this shit. This is like a makeup bungalow over here. Like, this shit is legit. I mean, look at all these drawers. Yo, we are locked and loaded. I'm like, we went from shit to sugar, my friends. That's why I tell y'all, I'll get into this week, all this. It'll make sense. Man, just stay, like, just don't ever give a... Man, Bernard, speaking of drawers, my drawers are tight. I look like here, I'm probably gonna, people are gonna be like, hey, Foodie example. Old sausage stomach. Yo, my underwear are too a little snug, so it looks like, look how it pokes out. I'm like, my underwear are kind of, so it looks like I'm like sausage, because I'm obese. I'm fat. That's another thing in this. That's all I kept saying in the shower. I'm fat. I'm obese. Y'all, when she comes on here and says the reason why I'm not going to say this anymore, the reaction channels are obese. I'm like, everybody, please. Please, somebody cam up. Foodie, you done lost your marbles. That's what she don't understand. There's a difference between being fat and you needed help up a curb the other day, my friend. And I'm not saying that to be mean. Did y'all see? I'm like, dude, step up on the damn thing. And then, what about the steps? While we get started, what about the steps? She just barely tripped up that step, walking up the step. And, oh my God, nope, got to take the elevator. Throw the towel in, I'm done. I almost offed myself. Dude, you barely tripped up the step. That's the shit I'm talking about. Over fucking exaggerating. You get up and you stay. Right, never and hard. Sit down. You get up, dust your fucking self off, as Aaliyah would say, and try again. Dust yourself up. You're 40 years old, and okay, sorry guys, I tripped. Let me get myself back together, and let's go. Oh my God, Uncle Buck, that too. I was like, dude, that's the thing. That's the thing. Don't even get me started with that. Okay, so look at this thumbnail right quick while I kick the lights off. It's over, it's done. What kind of clickbait shit is that, my friends? What does that make you think? It's over, it's done. So when all else fails, just clickbait. It's over, it's done. Look at this. It's over, it's done. Literally says it's over and done. Look at the thumbnail, it says done. What does that make you think? What does that make you think? So when all else fails, exactly, Polybug. When else, oh yeah, that too, NyQuil. Exactly, that too, She doesn't understand at the end of the day, we're just watching this shit. Eat up, Buttercup. You're only hurting yourself. You're only hurting yourself, and nobody wants to, but everybody's went blue in the face giving you all the same tips. Calories in, calories out, exercise. Dude, that pool shit, you guys know how I feel about swimming. It is my favorite thing to do, and I'm going to get me another swimmy one way or another. But if you're floating around and you're not, moving your parts, you went upstairs and ate 2 grilled cheese or 3 out the window. You cannot she blows it all. Any little bit of exercise goes out the window. That 15 lb shit, dude, that shit had me rolling. That shit had me rolling, y'all. 15 lbs. If you lost 15 lbs, I lost 1 million. Is this, oh shit, all right, the old makeup case, like, dude, no. You're full of shit. I'm sorry. Yes, she's a bigger woman, but 15 lbs, yeah, it's good, but you would, no. No, ma'am, no, sir. No. Sorry, I'm like, what the hell do I do? Okay, we're gonna watch a channel called Foodie Beauty, called No, I Don't Think So. Guys, go sub up this channel. It's great. I love their commentary. They get straight to the point. So, first off, no, it's over and done. I don't think the clickbait worked. 5 hours ago is setting at 5,700 and some change. So I'm going to go grab some more ice and get you guys started with this. Please remind me, let's check out some of the views of other stuff after this. So this is 5 hours ago, and this is her ultimatum. But let me just not let's not spoil it. So guys, please go show them some love. Matter of fact, I need to thumbs up them. It's called Foodie Beauty Attacks Her Audience for Being Phobic, Deluded Rant. No, I don't think so is the channel. Hold on, you guys. Let's get it started. And let me give them a thumbs up. I'm not affiliated. I want to make this very clear. I'm not affiliated with this channel. I don't know if they like me. I don't just any of the beef drama. I'm just saying I appreciate this channel, so please don't go attack them. I just watched their videos, so please sub up to them. But anybody, I don't know this person. I want to make that very clear. Okay, you guys, we're watching this at regular speed because this is a gift that keeps on giving. This is not the old Foodie Beauty, guys, and it ain't going to be, and it ain't never going to be, but it's the same shit that I talked 3 years ago, maybe 4 or 5 at BB's when I would go on these rants. I love it. Let's do it. Okay, and for those coming in, we're just kind of winging it now. We're going with the equipment that I got. We'll get back to normal, I promise. This is just kind of what we're twerking with right now. Okay, I'm going to go grab a cup of ice. And, so, I'm going to just listen for the sound. That's really what you need to hear. That's the most important because she's just sitting here talking. So, sorry, y'all, this tablet or iPad confuses me. Where is the volume on this thing? Where is the volume on this? I never use these anymore. I just always use... Okay, you guys, this is a summer... Kai, the way you're sitting and looking at your device, it doesn't look like you're looking at us in our eyes. It isn't engaging. I'm sorry, Wish. I'm right here. I can see you guys perfectly. I apologize. Welcome, Random. I'm sorry, Wish. I'm sorry, love. I'm kind of got to get used to, I have an older tripod of mine. I packed my other ones. So I'm not used to this tripod, but I can see you guys perfectly. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to get everything. I packed all my stuff in one box. And welcome, Nikki. Nikki, so I don't know. A lot of people said that, let me go grab my cup of ice. A lot of people said I had to go see my grandma, and some people said that the dog has a home and it just ventures at night, and some people, I'm sorry, Wish, I apologize. Yeah, no, I can see you guys perfect. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get my cup of ice and get this started. So, some people said that the dog has a home and it just wanders in the nighttime. So I've kept my eyes peeled for it. I still put water and food out, but since I've been back, I haven't seen it. Yeah, some people said that it just goes out and wanders. So I am going to keep my eye on it, though. I haven't seen it since I got back, but now I've accumulated a kitten. I'll show you guys it tomorrow. Okay, you guys. Yeah, I'm sorry, Wish. I will, yeah, Nikki, I still am going to keep my eyes peeled for it. I still put food and water down there. And, well, I shouldn't probably say this on here. I keep an eye out for the dog still. And if it, I've got some people working with me to see, is the home a good home? Why do they just let it roam around at night? Does it get out, or do they just not give a shit? So the dog is still, the dog is still part of our, yeah, we still feed and water it. Okay, y'all, I'm sweating like a banshee. Yeah, Wish, I apologize. We're going to get everything back to normal. Just bear with me. Okay, let's do this.
Over with that person, it's done.
Okay, guys, please, the channel's called No, I Don't Think So, is who we're watching. Let me pull you guys up a little bit more. I'm going to go grab some ice. I'm sweating like a banshee. just really it's about the volume, like I said. Let me move my makeup. I'm sorry, y'all. This is kind of a jumbled up. I still got makeup boxes and brushes and okay. This, you guys, is classic Foodie beauty, my friends. Okay, well that looks wonky, but really it's about the sound.
Hi guys. So this is a
Okay.
talking video and there's not going to be any editing because I'm lazy, which means you're gonna have to put up with the nose scratches and stuff, sorry. I thought I would just do a talking video. I'm not eating in this video because I'm talking a lot and because I'm full from supper still, so.
So much for keeping it to food only. She really can't stick to a single thing she sets out to do. I don't know what this video is going to be, but it reeks of clickbait.
I just wanted to kind of, I guess, answer in an official video some of your questions about why I'm choosing to do mukbangs, yada yada yada. I don't want to address this during mukbangs. I just want mukbangs to be enjoying food and having fun and just lighthearted content. I've changed a lot. I know people refuse to believe that and are looking for all kinds of evidence and trying to counter that.
Everything you have put out points to you being the same selfish and angry person you've always been, though.
I have changed a lot mindset-wise with certain things. Some things remain the same, some things I'm still working on. You know, I think it's safe to say after about almost 2 years of being different than what you're used to, a different foodie beauty, that this is going towards a newer lifestyle. And life changes are not just one day you're different completely, okay? It's gradual and it's painful and it's hard.
You say that, but after 2 days of chatting with Salah, you put on a hijab and started preaching to your audience. You keep yapping about having changed and that your audience just can't accept it. But it's you that can't accept you're still the same rotten person you've shown us from the start.
Adapting to a new lifestyle, and I've had to grieve a lot of things from my old lifestyle, sure, of course, but it doesn't mean that it's what was best for me. That's choices that I have the freedom to make in life, and nobody truly knows completely my life, my circumstances, my everything except for me. My feelings, okay, what's in my heart and in my mind. So, and I want to protect those things from now on. So what I did say in my post about me not wanting to share intimate details of my life, you know, that's so different for you guys. And I know in a way, and I don't know what else other term to use, but a lot of you are grieving the old foodie beauty. A lot of you miss that person because you keep going over my past and over things that affected me. And even though a lot of them don't affect me anymore, people still go over them as if it's not even affecting me and these things happen to me. It's just weird for me that people keep going over a past me that's not there anymore and won't come back. I think people expect in a few months that I'm going to go back to Canada, that I'm going to go back to that old way. I'm going to rip off the hijab and it's just going to be let's get a wheelchair kind of thing.
So what sparked this was FFG doing retro reacts. If you're such a changed woman, why even come online and address it? Clearly this is just you trying to draw attention to your channel to sponsor your upcoming trip.
Now, I've been to Canada 2 or 3 times back and forth because I've been, like I said, these changes of lifestyle, it's so drastic, and it's taken me time through this tug of war to feel like, okay, you know, do I want to go back to that lifestyle? So I thought, you know, going back to Canada, I missed certain things, but then it never happened. I never took the hijab off. I never reverted back to my old lifestyle.
Thought you said it was for medical purposes. If you don't lie, you don't need a great memory, Foodie.
But I end up coming back here, and there's a lot of reasons, and I don't feel like I need to justify that to anybody, and I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to explain why I prefer to be here. I mean, I think I've already...
Oh my goodness, yo. Did it stop on you guys? Oh my gosh. It said low battery when I walked in. Okay. So she's not going to go back to the old her, okay? I got a little something to say. First off, that schmeg, that tea kettle thing that I got and showed you guys. Okay, it didn't stop. Okay, good. I got to grab my cord. That schmeg pot, if you were looking for an investment or a gift for yourself or Christmas, a holiday, and you want that kettle, you guys, that water was still hot. Look at that. And I started that water It's in my camper haul. That Schmeg tea kettle, the electric kettle. You guys, that water was still hot. That kettle, look at that. The heat, I don't know if you guys can see. That kettle is absolutely phenomenal. They're pricey, but you guys, I do ramen. I do oats with that thing. You guys, I am sorry. I look like a sweaty monster. I took a shower right before. Stay tuned too. I got a shorts clip. I got some fancy silicone ice cube trays at the Walmart. They're $1.48, and there is seahorses, shells, and there's fruit ones. There's 3 kinds. There's like a seahorse and like a sea themed, and there's like a fruit themed, and there's like an ice cream cone themed. And they're $1.48. Mine were on an end cap. They weren't even in the kitchen section. And I made a shorts clip for y'all. I love these ice cube trays, y'all. We're going to start a new drink series with the water talk. Welcome, BDC. All right, y'all. I do like them. They're really good. We're going to start a new water talk. Some of these crazy water. I need a couple more ingredients, but that's really why I got the cubes, to look fancy for aesthetic. Okay. So, anybody, and this is just my opinion, did anybody think, now obviously a lot of people think that she was at her mother's house and mama told her that she couldn't film. But, this is just my opinion. Does anybody else, now she was driving and there was a couple clips that you could see smoke. Does anybody else, now this is my opinion, these are not facts, this is all alleged. I think another reason why she doesn't film much when she's in Canada, or she makes it quick, is I think she partakes in the Cheeble and the gummies. So as she's talking about leaving her old past and her old life and grieving, if I hear the word grieving one more time, these snakes on a plane, grieving is, I get it, you might feel, but here's the thing, okay? If you don't miss, okay, let's talk about this right quick, okay? Let's discuss this. We all know recovering addict. We all know that, okay? We all know that, I used to lead a wild life, be in the streets, hustle, dance, different things. We all know that. That's no, we know that. So if I were to say I grieve my past, you guys, wouldn't that say that I missed it? To me, if you're grieving something, you're missing it. You're missing those past times. So if you're this newfound person and you're this, which, okay, I think we all, if you're this newfound person though, why would you be grieving anything? Grieving to me is missing something. So if you don't miss that and you have this beautiful life and this, here's my thing. This is going to go back to me and the addiction. I've told you guys this before that, it's no mistake. I had people tell me, if you do not get yourself together for you, not me, I cannot be a part of it. I cannot be a part of your life, meaning mine. So that's another thing, that if you have this fantastic life with Salah and you love him and he's your husband, why would you not want to pull yourself up from the bootstrings and say, okay, I love this person. I have somebody now. We're talking in a perfect world here. We're talking in a perfect world, but if you had this beautiful relationship, sorry, I had to take my slippers off. If you were just deeply in love and everything's fantastic like you say it is, why not would that give you Okay, I'm going to do this for me because you can only do it for yourself. But if you truly love somebody, that would give you the push and say, okay, I don't want this person to leave me, so I need to pull my tail ass and get it together for me and to better my future with them. So that's what makes me think here that, why? If you deeply love Sala like you say you do, and he loves you like you say you do, why would you not want to better yourself, A, for you, and B, let's get real here. I've said this twice in the stream that he's not gonna, this SIL thing that you've got going on, I love my SIL time. That's not giving what you think it's giving. You may like your SIL time that sounds absolutely fucking ridiculous. He doesn't want to play SIL forever, probably. Let's be real. When people found his Facebook and all of his Instagram or Snapchat, whatever they were, he was swimming. He was hanging out with his friends. He was dancing. He was hanging out. He had a lot of pictures outside. Does that not connect to you and say, maybe this money will not keep him all the time? Maybe I should pull my, and like I said, we're talking in a perfect world here. How in the hell you're going to talk about traveling? You guys just don't understand the yearn I have to travel. Do you think you're the only person that travels or has traveled or wants to travel? Let me tell you a little something. I've been out on the road the last month, Sally, and even having a camper, it'll wear your ass out. I'm not, the healthiest thing out here, and I've got a little, pudgel myself, but there's nights that I would, plan to stream, and I'm like, shit. What the hell was that noise? Did y'all just hear that? Did y'all hear that? Brrr? What the hell was that? Did y'all hear that? What? I gotta go back on the... It was like... Brrr. Okay. All right. Moving along. I'm gonna have to go back. You heard it? Okay, Steph. I'm like, am I in there? It was like a brrr. That was weird as shit. I don't have any electric device. That was weird as shit. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back on the replay. 108 and some change, it would be one step. No, Uncle Buck's quarter. I done shook those jokers, but now I got armadillos. You heard it too? Okay, Polly. But I'm like, Steph heard it. Y'all have to go back. It was like a brrr. That was weird as shit. The windows are shut. All right. That made me lost. That made me lost my whole train of thought. You heard it too? Okay. All right. I don't know what the hell that was. I'm gonna have to go back. Okay, that made me lost okay, back to it. Sorry, that totally made me, yeah, Leah, there was a freaking armadillo the other night. I was like, Jiminy Christmas, it's always something. Okay. So, like I said, let me rein it in. I don't know what the hell that was. Right? Ashley said, I just got here and that's the first thing I heard. Yo, I promise you, the windows are shut. I don't know what the hell that was. I really don't. All right, let me focus. I'm gonna have to go back in the no, it's Uncle Buck, it's safely somewhere. It's not in here, but it's safe. Okay. So like I said, long story short, if you're truly in love with somebody, you would want to love yourself, and you would want to love them, and it just doesn't make sense. And then the shoe on the other foot would say, I'll take care of you, I'll hold down the fort, you don't need to, maybe Lisa, I don't know what it was, but why lean into your addiction? They're there, Nikki, but they're in the other room asleep. I got the door shut. Why lean into the addiction? That is exactly what this sounds like. I'm just going to lean in. I don't care anymore. I've got this figured out. I know best. Look where you're at. I'm sorry, and this is going to sound mean. I've got a couple extra pounds on. I know when all of us have a couple extra pounds on, we don't feel our greatest, and we can feel it. There is no way, I'm sorry, and I'm not going to be an asshole when I say this, but that cannot, dude, you needed help up a curb the other day that was that tall. How are you going to travel? That's what I feel like, Mary. I got armadillos, kittens, dogs, like all these creatures are just flocking to me. I'm being serious, you guys. I had the dog I was taking care of. Now I've got a little kid. I'm like, at rescue out here. I had an armadillo in the driveway that was chasing me around. I'm like, what is up with me and these animals? But how are you going, let's be real here, how are you going to travel if you needed, you guys, that curb wasn't even like a giant curb. It was a typical up curb. It was a typical curb, a up the sidewalk type shit. I'm not being mean, but I just don't see how somebody can be this delusional. And I've said this a million. Yes, it's good to have a dream. Yes, it's good to think outside the box. But you have to also be realistic. You're pumping this up to your subscribers. We're going to travel, guys. Get ready, guys. Get ready. Dude, yeah, I'll give you this. For your size, and at the beginning, you did start tiling out with the bang. For her, I'm talking about her activity movement. At the beginning, she did start out with a bang for her status, for her size. I will give her that. And as the trip progressed, it just, yes, like I said, I'll give her that at the beginning. They did this, they did that, and it just went downhill from there. And then the agoraphobia stuff, don't even, when she put that video out, you guys, agoraphobia literally ruined my life. I told you guys I had agoraphobia for a year. It ruined my life. I missed out on so much. I blew through my savings because what do you do when you can't go to work? Thank goodness at the time I had danced and was very smart with my money, thank goodness. And thank goodness at the time, shout out to her, she watches sometimes, my old roommate. Thank God I had somebody that would go to the store for me with my own money. Agoraphobia, sheepy leapy, is when you have a very serious fear of leaving your house. There were times, you guys, and if you ever meet her, she will tell you, I won't even speak, I'll let her speak. There were times that I would pump myself up to get in the car, and we would no longer get out the driveway, and I'm like, open the door, I'm about to puke, open the door, I'm about to puke, because of my nerves. I lost everything. I lost myself because I started high to go out and about, because I would literally beat myself up inside about missing things. Barbecues, baby shower, family outings, holidays, functions. People would call me and say, are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? No, I'm not mad at you. It's me. I missed out on so much. I blew through my savings. I started high so I could go out. Then I got an addiction problem. It all went to shit. I had multiple cars. I had to sell some of them just to get ahead. It was terrible. It ruined everything. So when she started, if you guys notice, and I'm not saying this, I don't think I'm anybody special. I know that I'm a small channel. I have sciatica. We discussed that. Remember in our little cabin, times I'd get up and be like, ugh, agoraphobia. I'm best buddies with my grandma. Alive used to have dreads. A lot of things that she's mentioned are part of my story. If you notice that. A lot of things, welcome Helm Lover, great to see you. A lot of things that we've talked about, the overconsumption, the before I moved, the organizing and decluttering. Remember, oh guys, I need to declutter my extra room. She pays attention, and she pays attention to everyone. Oh, I had a full head of dreads. That's why right here is very, I had them for 8 years. That's why some parts are thicker than others. It makes me wonder. Somebody was saying the other day that I was noticing that the story allegedly that she was telling about the French school, that some of that was French Fry Girl's story. Yeah, some people were saying that the French story about her going to the school. I'm sorry to hear that, Stephanie. Yeah, I am so sorry. And that's what, when she would say, my grandma, when she was living with BB, she would go get the money or go get groceries. But when she was at the villa, you heard nothing. See, this is what I think, and this is only my opinion. It's going to piss her off, but it's the truth. It's not the truth. It's my opinion. If you notice, when she started making YouTube money, see, she said that grandma would put money in her glove box that she told grandma she didn't need the money, but grandma would slip it to her anyways for going to get groceries. If you notice, in my opinion, when the YouTube money started picking up, she started less and less hanging out with grandma. Back at BB's, when money wasn't as good, she would go get the groceries and they would go out to eat sometimes when her grandmother was mobile. But if you notice, when the YouTube money started picking up, in my opinion, grandma was not around as much, in my opinion. Okay, let's get back to this. I've got to go get this cord or we're not going to get back to anything. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go get this cord. Y'all, we had a full battery. Look at us go. Okay, so this, though, you're not ready for the part where she's like, I make people mad saying this. Nobody cares that much. Why do you think that you're just getting one over on people? This is your health. This is your body. Okay, y'all, let me go get this cord or we are going to be... Sorry, y'all, that are just coming in. It's just the same frame. She's just talking.
I have many times. I don't think that people listen. So it's like, for me, if I'm going to just be talking to a brick wall, I'm not going to bother.
Then why make a video?
So many people online that are so determined to misunderstand what I say, take a different meaning of it, and I just, you know what, I'm just gonna let people do that, and I'm just gonna keep quiet and know what my life is like. There's things I grieve, obviously, about my old life, but again, it doesn't mean that it's what's best for me, and I'm still working on issues. Sure, I have a lot to work on, but that's not going to matter geographically. For me, like, wherever I go, there I am, that's true. I'm not going to be that person anymore. It's over. It's over with that person. It's done. And I'm not going to be going back to that. So I know a lot of people think this newer version of me is boring. It's not what you're used to. My audience was mostly people who were, there to watch me be completely silly, totally TMI, things that I would never want to talk about openly now, and things I would never in a million years do. And in a way, I'm grieving. I'm having trouble like accepting that I've exposed so much of myself in a way. I'm trying to just realize that that's the past and it's done and there's nothing I can do about it, right? There's a lot I wish I didn't share with people or that I didn't do. Anyway, all this backstory to basically just...
Okay, this was interesting to me. This was interesting. There's a lot I wish I didn't exactly, Lisa. There's a lot I wish I didn't share and didn't do. So now she's realizing that all these now, some of the stories I do believe are embellished. Some of them I do believe are true. Because who in their right mind is going to make a story up and say, for instance, about the menage, the Nicki Minaj, the couple, the blah, blah, the projectile poo and the projectile. Who's going to make that up about themselves? Who's going to make a story up like that is going to paint them in an absolutely humiliating light and an absolutely humiliating situation? But as far as some of the stories, I do think they're embellished. But I do think at that time, in her mind, she was banking on the shock factor. The nastier, the crazier the story, the more the more money that it made. And now she's looking back, the money's spent, she's got nothing to show for it. Somebody was asking her last night, tell us a story. She said, I'm out of stories. I've told you, my stories. Basically she knows that these stories are people, whether that it sheds her in a bad light, that people use these stories against her and say, well, look, you did such, such, and such. At the time, she out all that money and it didn't care. It was the more nasty, the more crazy, the more shock value, the awesome she thought, because it brought in more views at the time. But I was watching a story last night where a girl was, this is kind of off topic, but it's kind of in the same realm of, so this girl, very, very like a vixen. She would sleep all these rappers and all these ball players and stuff. And now she's, she wrote this book, and she said, if I could take back my past and, my body is my realm, and now I just look back and I wish that I could change all this. And I've built this persona, just kind of like Black China's trying to do now. If you know who Black China is, Black China's trying to clean up her act, kind of, erase her past, where before, Black China would be like, hey, I don't care what you think about me, bitch, I get money. And now, that some of those people, now that they're older, they don't want that reputation. They don't want that past. They don't want to be looked at as, the sleazy, get down girl, whatever. And, I'm not saying her, the get down girl. It's kind of like that, though, is now that these stories are out here, these horrendous, oh my God, these shock value stories, they're out there. They're out there. And now that she's trying to paint this image to her new viewers and her new people and to Sala, it's out there. It's out there. It's out there. And, it's too late. And if you look back and you look at it now, she has nothing to show from all this. But a bigger, meaner, she's, in my opinion, I'm going to say this, the pumped up kicks, the Cuba. I mean, we could go on and on and on. the BBJ in a bag. She has nothing but a mean attitude, and it's more, I think, ever than it's been. Her food situation is more, in my opinion, out of control than it's ever been. And like I said, oh, Leah, when she, I was thinking about that the other night. When she looked at Pete's, I'll never forget this moment. She looked across at him and she said, I made fun of it, didn't I? I've done a lot of stupid shit drunk. I think some of us have been there. I've said some mean things. I've said some horrible things. I've went out on dates with people I regret, etc. I think some of us have been there, done that. But when you look at somebody and you say, I made fun of it, didn't I? You admitted you knew what you were doing. Okay, let's get to it. We got to hear this part though where old Smuggy Smuggerton steps in the building and says, people get mad when I say that. Bella, absolutely. Absolutely. There's a channel that I watch, and again, I'm not associated with this channel. Please, anybody that doesn't like me, please don't bother them. They don't know who I am. Check out Neo Tarot. Neo Tarot did well, first off, all of her readings are great. Neo Tarot did a reading the other day. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. She's a smaller channel as well. Check out Neo Tarot Foodie Beauty. And again, I'm not affiliated with this person. I know, guys, it gets old me saying that, but I don't want anybody to get static over me. This person doesn't know who I am. She did you guys, okay, she did, some of you guys knew who I'm talking about. Go watch that reading, watch them all, but that reading in particular, it's called Mother Knows Best. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, like I said, because she puts very good time and energy in her channel. It's an interesting video. It's a very interesting video. Okay, you guys. And I apologize if you're just coming in. Like I said, she's just sitting here talking, so really it's just about the voice anyways. But I'll get things back squared away, you guys. I need to get my equipment back situated.
Say that I meant what I said in my post. I know I'm not the queen of consistency, and you guys expect me to change my mind and still expect me to go back and live in Canada and be different. But after a year and a half or more, almost 2 years, I think it's safe to say that a lot of chapters from that era are just done.
Nope, I don't agree. You've been getting high every chance you get. You only stepped forward when you were exposed. One of the first things you said when you found out Salah cheated was that you didn't believe in God anymore and didn't know why you were wearing a hijab. Your true colors still managed to seep through the cosplay.
It's over with. It's gone.
I agree with that 100%. I think I just mentioned that basically is, I do think, like I said, when she was back in Canada, that mom said, no filming around here. But I also do think that she was partaking in the Chibo and the gummies. And that's kind of why she kept a low profile as well. I do honestly think, and I think, I don't want to speak for you guys, but I think some of us have the same. If her and Salah were done, I give it a week, maybe 2 weeks tops. No, I don't think so. And guys, please go check out this channel. Again, they're not affiliated with me. I agree with them 110%. When she spoke that about the Salah and Kybella, why am I wearing a hijab? I don't even believe in, I don't even want to say that. I gave my cats away for you. I'll never forget her trying to grift that painting to her viewers. Anybody want to buy this? Just joking. That's a gift your mother got you of your pets, and you want to sell it to your subscribers. That to me just says as well how much you give a shit about your pets. Bella, it's the channel's called No, I Don't Think So. And the video we're watching now, guys, is called Foodie Beauty Attacks Her Audience for Being Fat Phobic and Deluded Rant. And the channel is called No, I Don't Think So. But if you loved your animals and the whole French fry girl and BBJ situation was so traumatic, why are you trying to sell your, just couldn't. But if anybody want to buy it, let me know. Who sells a portrait of their pets to their subscribers? Yes, beautiful. It's a fantastic channel. I mean, just like what they were saying. Perfect interpretation. The whole Sala thing, like, who says that? That just says right there, when I don't even want to say the word I don't believe in, we're not going to get in religion here, but, whatever you believe in, but I'm not going to say that just out loud, even for the video. That to me just says you're putting all your hope and faith in a man. If you were going to sit and say, I don't even believe in anymore, see, you got to be careful. And again, I don't want to go left on you here, but this is a lot of things that I've learned along the way on my journey, is you got to be careful what you tell yourself you are. If you think you're not shit, you're not going to be shit, because you've built that in your head. You've got to be careful what you speak into existence. Do you remember the other day when she was saying, I dare my cravings to come back. I dare my cravings to ask me to eat another chicken pot pie. I dare it. I dare it. What was it? 4 or 5, that we know of on camera. 4 or 5 days later, and here we notice she has started trickling it in. She started eating the breakfast that, oh my gosh, you guys, I was just telling you about the breakfast. What a coincidence. Sala just brought in what I'm going to eat. Let me show you. She kind of started testing the water, the breakfast. Then you had the sub stop. Now notice, then we had the rice dish, and then you notice we're at Wendy's. Now today we're with the big tray of rice. She kind of started trickling it back in. You have to be careful. And again, I don't want to push anything on you, but in my belief, you have to be careful what you wish upon and what you can speak into existence. Because she was not even clear, hadn't even started a real journey. I dare my cravings to come back. I dare them. Guess what I'm going to tell them? Well, your craving told you it was craving Wendy's yesterday. That smug shit. That's what you don't ever tempt addiction. Because you're never out of addiction, in my opinion. Again, this is only my opinion. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychiatrist. You don't ever tempt addiction. That's one, at least I don't. I don't play with that. You don't ever dangle addiction in your face or somebody else's. It's not a fun thing to deal with. So when she said that, I dare my cravings to come back, that just to me was like, this is a fucking joke to you. Is this a joke to you? Why would you even say that? Like, just to say that, it's just like, I mean, we see. I've never seen somebody, I told you, I've had my family overweight. I've had my aunt that died overweight, but I've never in my life seen somebody focus over food and can eat as much as her. I've never ever, strike me, whatever you believe in, I have never seen somebody hyper fixate on food, eating food, talking about food, while eating food, the amount of food she can eat. I've never seen it. I've never seen it in my life. Exactly, Wish. Yeah. Why would I dare my... No, you don't ever dare your addiction to, no. I know people that have 30, 20 years under their belt clean. They're not going to say that. They're not going to say that. That's something you don't play with that. Whatever your vice may be. You just hope and pray that you can stay clean, whatever your vice may be. You don't tempt fate. I'm sorry, y'all. This guy, I picked the absolute dumbest tripod I could possibly find.
I don't have the want to go back to a lot of that a lot of things I'm glad are done, and I want to evolve in life, and I want to see where things are going to go. I want to stick to my goals. I want to travel so bad. Like, it's a yearning inside me that you don't understand. I think it's because, coming here and being here, living in a different culture, I want to experience a lot of cultures. I want to experience all that life has to offer. So
okay, shut the front door. I have got to we're halfway through. I gotta turn the light on for a second. I know we can't see each other, but we gotta look at each other for this. Hold on, y'all. I want to, after living here, I want to embrace the culture and what? Excuse me? What? Are we watching the same person? Are we watching Captain Sill Position? What embrace the culture? The other day when you filmed, Sala filmed, you went in and showed the vats of the different rice and the different things that you were eating. You didn't even leave the effing house you had dude film. Culture to me is getting out there, getting out in the streets, meeting the people, meeting the locals, meeting the other people that have moved there in different cultures. You have met a couple people which were Sala's friends that you pissed off within what, a month? You've went before. I've got my couples channel. Check out, guys. That's always her go-to. I've done stuff. Meeting people. Just a simple hello. Hi, how you doing? In a grocery store. A simple conversation with a local. I noticed this as well when Sala was at the place with the rice, the restaurant and stuff. Even he's not very, maybe I'm just a people person. Hey, how you doing? How's your day going? Or whatever the small talk be. Even he's not very, personable? What would you say? There's no food. Food is not all culture. That's what it boils down to with her. The abandoned school. You didn't even know at first. Thank you, Sheepy. Thank you. Social. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Bella. Thank you. I'm like, personable, social. Welcome, Peachy. I missed you guys as well. Sala doesn't even seem very, hey, how you doing? Just small talk. Just, I was at Walmart the other day. I'm not joking. I am not exaggerating. And I felt terrible. This little old man, I'm not exaggerating, you guys. I was getting some ingredients for these drinks that we have coming up. So I'm in the aisle looking, and I'm looking for a certain thing. And this little old man, you guys talked to me for, I'm not joking, I felt like a dick after I, pulled my buggy away. This little old man talked to me for 20 minutes. And as I'm rolling away, he was still like, nice to meet you. Like, he was telling me about, like, what's going on in his life. And then we started talking about camper stuff. And he's like, do you know about YouTube? And I was like, yeah, I do. And he's like, there's a whole community. And my house got messed up. And now I'm living in this train thing that I redid and made it like a house. And I felt so bad leaving. He says, my mother died, you know, yada, yada. I mean, I literally heard this man's life story in 20 minutes. I'm not joking. And one part of me for a minute wanted to say, sir, I've got to go. But then I sat there and I thought, you know what? Just give him a couple more minutes. Because he has no one. Sometimes, I said this earlier, you never know someone's situation. Exactly, Lisa. I mean, you guys, this little, his mother had passed away and his house had got messed up, so he was converting this train car into like a house, and I was giving him tips and tricks because he says, you know, I said, well, you know, I got an RV and I'm learning things too. And anyways, long story short, he says, well, how do you do this for this? You know, just little simple cooking hacks and different things, you know, you learn as you're kind of camping. But anyways, long story short, you know, I was like, oh man, you know, first I was like, shit. But I felt bad leaving, and I thought, you know, just give him 2 or 3 more minutes. And I said, you know what? Nice to meet you, sir. You have a great day. And you know what he says? He says, sorry to put you through that. And I said, no, you're fine. You're good, sir. You're good. You're good. And I said, you're good, seriously. And as I did my shopping, off he went, talking to more people. And just, he had his little buggy, and, you know, he says, oh my goodness. There's a giant moth, y'all. Hold on. Okay. But, like you guys just said, you know, that probably just made his day. You know, that probably just, that's all, he just wanted somebody to talk to. But, anyways, let's get back to it. And like I said, you know, it's just wild how, just wait a minute. Once we get, we're getting to the tip of the iceberg here. We're starting to climb Everest, per se. We're getting to the tip of the iceberg. It's basically like, let me just lean in. I mean, when she starts talking about food, and I'm going to embrace it, and I'm going to learn to taste it, and just, I'm like, this is the problem. We should be steering away from food. And if I hear her say one more time about salads, no, Foodie, not every fucking person out here, do you think that I run around eating all this bullshit and that I don't say I have to include healthy meals or else I'm going to gain weight and can't have sweet treats? You're absolutely wrong. I love these honey buns, but in my mind, do I know that they're nothing but bullshit? Absolutely. So I know if I'm saying, okay, I'm going to have a snack tonight, or tonight I'm going to have one of these honey buns, I got to eat a sensible meal. But let's just lean into food. It doesn't have to be just salads. It doesn't also, she's going to talk about, well, I can cook things. I don't even have to measure. I'm not saying that I'm like the greatest cook. Dude, you throw a bunch of bullshit in a pot. This is why your cooking videos make no sense, because nobody can follow the recipes. Now, am I guilty of this? Yes. Have I put recipes on here and said, you know, hey guys, to your taste, add a sprinkle of this. Hey guys, I made this soup, add a pack of this. You might want to add 2, yada, yada, absolutely. But you do not put fucking 7 spice and cinnamon in pot pie. I think she's one of those. Have you ever seen people like that? Up a little bit of this spice, a little bit of that spice. And it's like, I have been looking for it, Leah. I have been looking for it. I keep seeing 12 packs, but I drink some pop, but I don't drink a ton. Yes, beautiful. There's a new one out. I got the other day, I got the lime Pepsi. It really didn't taste much like lime. And I don't think I've drank the peach yet. I got the peach Pepsi. But I feel like we had already tried the peach one years ago. Yes, there's a coconut Dr. Pepper out, y'all. But yeah, I'm thinking, you don't put 7 spice in everything. Some things can be very powerful. When you have star anise, when you have clove, when you have cinnamon, cumin, they would take over things. Some things, okay, I got that one. I think I got one of those, beautiful stash back. I'm not quite for sure. The raspberry spice Coke, I don't know if I've already drank it. I've got some stuff stashed back, but I can't remember what I've got. Okay, get ready. If we're climbing Everest right now, we're right in the middle. We're getting, this is where it just completely just like, I mean, it's an interesting video, don't get me wrong, but this is where it's like, I'm going to lean into I'm like, honey child, honey plum, sugar plum, butter batter me and dip me in motherfucking butter. What? This is like somebody literally saying, well, I'm just a little bit high. I'm just going to get a little bit of a buzz, yo, and it's all good. I'm just going to get a little bit, you know, not off my rocker, but just a little something, a little head change. No, dude. That's how it all begins. That's how I used to think. Oh, get a little buzz, I'll be able to leave the house. Well, a little buzz. Lost myself along the way. I'll just be able to leave the house and go to this function, and then before you know it, and you're out here selling fish sandwiches and pit bull puppies. I'm joking. I've never sold fish sandwiches or pit bull puppies. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. Did I ever tell y'all this? I think I did. I think I told y'all this. I had a buddy, and he was such a sweet guy. Generally just a buddy. And it was Valentine's. I think I might have told y'all this story years ago. He says, this reminds me of fishing. He says, it was Valentine's Day, and his parents had this beautiful house, and it was a party house, and this house ended up getting off the Richter scale, but it was a gorgeous house, and it was massive. It turned into a party house. It was a disaster. Anyways, long story short, he's like, I don't have a Valentine's Day. He's like, you want to get a fish sandwich and cuddle? I was like, oh, shit. So anytime I think of fish sandwiches and but no, it wasn't on no weird shit. Like he's like, you want to go get a sandwich and cuddle? I was like, oh my God. You want to get a fish sandwich and cuddle?
So basically for the mukbangs, I guess it kind of reminds me of a time when my channel was more simple. Like, you know, I had fun doing mukbangs in a lot of ways. I had fun telling you guys stories and stuff too.
You had a lot of fun because you got to monetize your addiction.
Even with an eating disorder, as a human being, we have to eat food. I find whenever I go on diets, whenever I restrict food groups, whenever, you know, I start to have negative feelings about food, and it causes guilt, and it just perpetuates the binge eating cycle.
Maybe you should be less concerned with your negative feelings and more concerned about your kidney failure and losing a limb to your uncontrolled diabetes.
With mukbangs lately, I feel like I get to kind of have more of a routine. You know, I wake up, I take my meds.
Again, dip me in fucking butter and flour me and call me Sally. What in the hell, dude? You are going to get your channel screwed off for medical information. If you keep talking about this unicity shit and relying on your medicine to override all the shit you're eating, you are sending a really wild message. And I'm going to tell you, I don't wish anything upon anybody. I'm just sitting over here, the banished bitch that I am, but You got to be careful spreading medical misinformation. I don't think you understand that you are basically, and shame on you for trying to pull that MLM shit and sell that fucking drink to your people, making them think that that shit cancels out anything you eat. That is some fucked up shit. I'm sorry, y'all. That is foul. Look, I'm spitting all over the place. You cannot tell people that that shit they can eat anything they want and that shit's gonna cover it up. That is foul as shit. Oh, guys, let's just eat this honey bun and take a drink of this stuff and it magically... No, dude, that's foul as shit. You trying to slang that shit and you probably get $1, $2. That shit, I looked it up, is like $100 a fucking month. And they charge, it might be more. And another thing is, they auto charge your card, the ones that I seen. I don't know about what her and him got going on, and don't quote me, this is alleged, but any of them I seen, they charge your card monthly. It's one of those things that you gotta cancel or they're gonna continue to charge your card. Heads up, I know none of y'all will fall for that shit. Yeah, it's one of them things that you're on a 30-day plan and you run out, they charge. I don't know about whatever they got going on. But I seen people saying, heads up, if you don't cancel this shit, they would charge your card. And when the 30 days, you gotta, do you know what I mean? It does 30 days, and when you're about to run out, it sends you more so you never run out. So all for a couple bucks, you're going to make this. I don't know if you're telling yourself this or you're trying to get $2, $3. You probably can't even, how much could she possibly get slanging that shit? That's foul as shit though to tell them. Basically, you're telling them they can eat whatever and that unicity shit will cancel that out. No, YouTube, this ain't me saying that. That's Foodie Beauty saying that shit. That is foul. That is medical misinformation. Shame on you. Eat whatever you want, but stop telling others that fiber does not fucking cancel out a bad diet. I'm sorry, y'all. That shit makes me mad. Do whatever you want to yourself, but don't hurt others in the process. Uncle Buck's Quarter, absolutely. I'm thinking, how much can she possibly get for somebody buying that shit? What, $5 max, $7, $8? So that's worth breaking the bond for your subscribers. Welcome, Shody Mama. Great to see you. So that's worth getting off your YouTube channel and making these folks think if they can take this drink that it'll cancel out a bad diet. That shit ain't cool, man. That shit ain't cool. Believe that shit if you want, but don't tell others that shit.
I have the healthy drink. I eat whatever the heck I want from my mukbang. I eat whatever I want.
Listen, I have my, here we go. This is what I was talking about. Listen, I'm going to keep my fat trap shut. I drink my healthy drink and then I eat whatever I want. Listen. Exactly, Leah. Exactly. Listen, let me be quiet. We're at 7:33, and guys, please go show this channel some love. It's called No, I Don't Think So. Foodie Beauty attacks her audience for being fat phobic and deluded rant. Listen, I'm gonna be quiet this time. Let me go back. We're hitting it at 7:33, but I'm gonna go back. Listen, let me be real quiet this time. Okay, we're hitting it at 6:55. Let me be quiet. I'm gonna even hold it for y'all like old school. Let her look you in the face and say this. Listen to this.
Human being, we have to eat food. I find whenever I go on diets, whenever I restrict food groups, whenever, I start to have negative feelings about food, and it causes guilt, and it just perpetuates the binge eating cycle.
Maybe you should be less concerned with your negative feelings and more concerned about your kidney failure and losing a limb to your uncontrolled diabetes.
with the mukbangs lately, I feel like I get to kind of have more of a routine. You know, I wake up, I take my meds, you know, I have the healthy drink, I eat whatever the heck I want from my mukbang, I eat whatever I want. And that satisfies a craving in me, you know, as a food addict in a way. And then I, you know, can negotiate with myself, okay, I'm going to have this healthy later, blah, blah, blah. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, you know, you're fooling yourself. It's a slippery slope, yada, yada, yada. But over-restricting doesn't work either for me. You know what I mean? And
No
in a way,
shit, Sherlock. Everybody's been fucking telling you this. See, this is the shit, but you know best. Everybody's been telling you this shit for years. Don't people told you this for fucking years now. Don't go just balls to the wall. The fruit diet per se, the grape diet, the water fast bullshit, which I still don't believe. Everybody has told you, go talk. Can we say it together? Welcome, Fran. Go talk to a professional. Everybody has said, don't do it balls to the wall. You're not at that stature. But you know best. You've got it all figured out. How many years are we on this shit, guys? But she's got it figured out this time. But this is the new her, guys. This isn't the old her. Foodie, this is the... How many times have we heard this talk? And once here in a minute, it's about to get scarier than it's ever been. Because she literally says she's going to lean into the food, y'all. She wants to taste it. She's going to cook it more. Nikki T. Listen, let me be quiet. She is about to say, this is probably one of the wildest ones yet. Welcome, Neb. Everybody's been asking. I said you had some tough things going on. I did not mention it. I figured if you would like to. If not, that's cool. I just said, everybody asked where you at. I said, shit's just been a lot lately. So I said, Boza, welcome, you sexy beast. Great to see y'all. Anyways, I said it's her story to tell if she would like, if she's ready. If not, you know what I mean.
Worse.
The mental gymnastics are just crazy with this one.
But these are what I'm doing right now. I don't want to do any more on my channel. I don't want to justify as a larger person with health problems. I don't want to justify to people, strangers, why I'm eating what I'm eating, especially to a community of people who are also overweight, obese, and don't ever a routine. You know, I wake up, I take my meds, you know, I have the healthy drink, I eat whatever the heck I want from my mukbang, I eat whatever I want, and that satisfies a craving in me, you know, as a food addict in a way. And then I, you know, can negotiate with myself, okay, I'm going to have this healthy later, blah, blah, blah. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, you know, you're fooling yourself. It's a slippery slope, yada, yada, yada. But over-restricting doesn't work either for me. You know what I mean? And in a way, it's worse.
The mental gymnastics are just crazy with this one.
But these are what I'm doing right now. I don't want to do any more on my channel. I don't want to justify as a larger person with health problems. I don't want to justify to people, strangers, why I'm eating what I'm eating, especially to a community.
I don't want to justify to strangers what I'm doing. Okay, somebody get a rewind. I know it looks like a fishing pole. Somebody get a rewind button to about 2 weeks. Oh, guys, I'm just praying, and I'm 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 praying all night that I'll never treat my body like this again. I'll never do this to myself, guys. But I don't have to justify to you guys what I eat. What Uncle Bunks preach? What in the are you? 1 minute you are pussyfooting around them. I swear, guys, this is it. I am praying and praying and loving and praying. Sorry, what's that? But now I don't have to justify to you guys what I mean. And then get ready. Here's the reactors, because they're fat. They're obese. Again, I am not a psychic. I'm not. Everybody hates me, most of the reactors. I'm not talking about you guys, but I would still almost say that I don't think anybody is at the realm of Foodie Beauty's weight. I think her little bit of troubles in her fat, and I'm obese. Sorry, I that day, just when she said that, it always plays back in my mind. But I think she doesn't. I think her. Again, I could be wrong. I don't watch many people nowadays, but I'm pretty sure that I don't think anybody's in the realm of Foodie Beauty's weight. I could be wrong, but so get ready. She doesn't have to justify to you guys or the reactors because we're fat, we're obese. Oh my goodness. Whatever floats your boat. If that's what makes you feel better at night, Foodie, it's your people that you're fucking off. It's not us. We've played this game for years. It's your people that you're playing the mental gymnastics with. It's your people that's watching these videos that I'm praying and praying and hoping and praying. And I promise I'll never treat my body like this. And I've never been this sick. And I promise I'll never treat my body like this again, guys. Lord, baby Jesus, covered in butter and spaghetti, please let me get through this and I'll never do it again. But please give me 3 McMuffins and a large coffee and 15 hash browns. Lord, have mercy. Amen. Come on now. It's not you need help up a curb. I'm good. I'm good. It's you that wants to travel. But whatever makes you feel good at the end of the day. I'm just a squirrel. Right, Matt Bernard? You see it's kicking in.
People who are also overweight, obese, and
Hold
don't
on.
ever show
Let
themselves.
me.
But
Hold
how
on.
it doesn't work either for me. You know what I mean? And in a way, it's worse.
The mental gymnastics are just crazy with this one.
But these are what I'm doing right now. I don't want to do any more on my channel. I don't want to justify as a larger person with health problems. I don't want to justify to people, strangers, why I'm eating what I'm eating, especially to a community of people who are also overweight, obese, and don't ever show themselves, but have a lot to say about what I'm eating, about my weight, yada yada.
And they are entitled to. It was you who just made content out of your health and went on and on about how you were going to take things seriously.
Thank you.
Of course, people are going to have something to say when you reveal it was all just played up for sympathy and you never had any intention of changing.
You. That's another reason why people said doing blood sugar, doing this whole diabetes thing is not fucking cute. It is not content. Bad health is not cute. You are the one that leaned onto this shit. You were the one that leaned into this. Nobody ever thought it was fun. Nobody ever thought it was cute and good content to set and test your blood sugar. The first time you ever did it, I remember you in your kitchen at the villa and people said, I think this is rather inappropriate to show blood and poking and all that. You should probably do this off camera. You're the one that thinks that every motherfucking thing has to be content. You're the one that leans into this shit. Bad health is not content. Now, yes, if somebody wants to go on an actual journey and show their journey and they're going to take it seriously and turn themselves around, absolutely. But nobody ever, at least around these parts, thought you were serious about this. And quite frankly, I'm going to speak for me. I think it was a disgrace to people with diabetes as well to use it for content, to give medical misinformation. You are giving off the vibe of you can, and again, this is Foodie Beauty, in my opinion. It's like she's giving off the vibe that as long as she's taking this medicine, now she can eat whatever the wants to, and now she's pushing the unicity shit again, that again will help too with the medicine. She can eat whatever and lean into it. Welcome, Indy. Get ready, but here we go. We're climbing Everest. Get ready, y'all. If you're just climbing in, we're climbing Everest. Oh, we're climbing it now, friend. You're gonna have to go back to the beginning. So if you're just coming in, we're about right. We're getting closer to. We've stopped and got a coffee at Everest. We're getting a little bit. We're getting on the little things that you get on right up to the top. It's about to get real slippery. Get ready. We're almost at the top of the mountain. It's about to 8:42. It's gonna get a little interesting. Now we're about to really lean into it. Get ready. This is how we feel. Yeah. Get everybody. What's those ski lift things that you ride that two people when they go up the thing? We've got our coffee or whatever your drink of preference is, and we're strapped in and we're just about to take off. We're gonna lean into your addiction. Who? Get ready. This is like mind blowing. This is probably one of the most delusional psycho videos she's did yet. This is one of no, friend. We're pretending we're climbing Everest tonight. We're getting on the ski lifts, y'all. Get ready. Here we go. Listen closely. Yeah, you're gonna have to start from the beginning, Al, if you're confused.
It's a huge community of people who do that. And I don't want to justify my choices, just because I'm a fat person online eating something that's not a salad. I don't want to do it. What I do off camera with my life is totally up to me. It's my choices. You don't have to watch it. Eating videos are not for everybody at all. And that's fine as well. There is an audience for it, obviously, feeders, because do you know how many mukbang channels there are? And if you go through those people's comments, there's not one sexual comment about feederism or whatever dumb people are saying about it. Just because it's a bigger person eating, it has to be a feeder. No, it's not. People watch mukbangs for different reasons.
What people are saying is, in my opinion, no, I don't think every mukbang channel probably caters to the feedies. There's a difference between genuinely having to, hey guys, let's have a snack together and eat a little bite. Or there's a difference between being Steven Sushi's Ranch. Slow down there, Hannibal. There's two differences. There's a difference, like we took a bite of Reese Cup. Hey guys, this is the caramel. This is the big Reese Cup, yada, yada, yada. And there's a difference between the shit dripping down your face and, oh, that's good. Eyes rolling back in our heads and like, there's a difference. No, not every mukbang channel. What people say, the tendencies that you do things that maybe lure the feeders in. And that too, Uncle Bucks. That too. You, me being a foodie. In my opinion, she's a true foodie. Get ready, coming up too. It's creamy, it's tasty, it's fresh, it's yummy. It's quantity over quality. You literally went to Thailand and you showed us which I'm not knocking it. You guys know I love snacks. But 50% of the time, you ate fucking 7-Eleven. I don't think you are a food situation, in my opinion. A true foodie. Remember when I took my grandma out for her birthday? That was an experience. Everything had a vibe to it. Oh, we did snack of the day, Leah. We got a backup win today. You know, everything, you know, some people were saying, well, why would you take your grandma to that expensive a meal? And I say, you know, she's never experienced fine dining. You know, it was a very intricate, you know, the cocktail had like dry ice, and then it had these big ice bowls that had these edible flowers in, you know, real cuisine, you know, not Applebee's, which, you know, I like stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. But that's the thing she doesn't understand. You know, a you guys know what I mean. A well put together from scratch meal, or do you want to go eat, you know, she the two, or she doesn't understand the two. She thinks, you know, a steak, you know, I'm talking about actual fucking cuisine, or a pastry, you know, that's just, you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. You know, there's a difference between a fine French bakery, a beautifully made croissant versus a 7-Eleven croissant. Do you know what I mean? There's, you know, realms to this shit.
You know, just makes you hungry. It's pleasurable to see the good food, especially if you can't eat it, or if you are eating. It's like a social thing, you know? Like, I don't have to explain mukbangs. People know what they are. I've talked about this many times. That's why I'm doing them. Because for me, it's content that's fun. There's no drama. I think drama is worse for my health than a cheeseburger at this point. Honestly, people watch mukbangs for different reasons.
Okay, first off, the drama. She says she thinks the drama. I got to turn the light on for a second. Get ready. We're getting up the mountain. We're real close. Hold on. I got to cut the light on to look at y'all for this. She thinks that the drama is worse for her health than a cheese boogie. In my opinion, you love drama. I think when things get boring, you get bored. Because this is all you got going on, in my opinion. I think you're scrolling night and day. Excuse me. I think when shit's peaceful, you don't like that shit. Just like when you showed the Yo Mama video, shit was chill. Wasn't nobody bothering you. Everybody seemed, now I don't watch every channel anymore, but everybody seemed that I seen, again, I don't watch everybody anymore, but everybody kind of does their own thing and stays in their own lane for the most part. So what'd you do? You had to crank that drama wheel up. Guys, get ready. We're going to watch a video of Yo Mama today. And if you don't like the drama, then leave. This ain't the stream for you. Everything seemed peaceful to me. Again, I don't watch every channel, but I didn't see anything fishy out, you know, anywhere I watched. You think that drama brings you money, and it used to. But your new people aren't really into it. Your new people really haven't followed the backstory. What new people you do have, a little handful. They're not into it. They don't know all the key players here. They don't know everybody's name. So then another thing, when you talk about, we know that person. And if you don't know them, guys, then never mind. Well, then what the fuck is the point? If it's somebody that doesn't know who you're talking about, then it makes no sense to them. If you're going to call somebody out, you might as well run it so your people know who you're talking about. So here we go. Put your coffees down. We're up ski lifting it. We're real close to the top, y'all. Get ready. So, get ready. She is just going to tell us how She wants to taste the food and she's just gonna lean into it. Welcome, tacos. I could eat a good taco right now. I made an omelet for lunch, just a small cheese omelet. I had a leftover piece of sausage and a half English muffin. And I don't know what the hell I'm gonna eat, y'all. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna have for my dinner. I don't even know what time it is, y'all. I planned on getting in here and hurrying up and talking to y'all, and off we go. 2 coffees later, here we go. The whoopee dogs are asleep. Okay, here we go, my friends. Please prepare yourself for takeoff. This is about to get interesting. Hold on, I've got to center this as best as I can. We're about to get interesting here.
You know, just makes you hungry. It's pleasurable to see the good food, especially if you can't eat it or if you are eating. It's like a social thing, you know? Like, I don't have to explain mukbangs. People know what they are. I've talked about this many times. That's why I'm doing them. Because for me, it's content that's fun. There's no drama. I think drama is worse for my health than a cheeseburger at this point. Honestly, you underestimate how much that can affect your health.
450-pound woman telling us drama affects her health more than a cheeseburger. Is this real life?
So, mukbangs are fun. Mukbangs are fun. And I enjoy watching them. That's like a crackhead telling you that I'm in recovery and then they say, well, I'm just going to watch some people's shit because it's fun to watch. Why in the hell would you watch what your addiction is? That still, to me, makes absolutely no sense. Why would you ever want to watch if you said you think about food all the time? That just shows how deep. Right, Lily? Yep. All the drama. It's that drama with extra sauce on the side. That deep fried drama bullshit. Why would you want to watch food? If you said the whole pizza and the ramen thing, you aren't ready to give this up. You really aren't. And I'm not talking about the mukbangs. I'm talking about everything. I think the thought of being smaller, you like that. I think the social status of you being smaller, because I think you're very superficial in my opinion. But the wanting to put the work in and actually buckling down, and I'm sorry, but again, whatever your preference is, if you love somebody and you loved yourself, you would have to say this isn't normal. You're eating food, talking about watching food when you're not eating food. Your whole fucking life revolves around food. Exactly, tacos. That's what I said a minute ago before you got in here. Your whole life revolves around food, and you're saying here in a minute, you're about to lean into it. Make that make sense. You need help, and I'm not saying that to be mean. You cannot justify any of this. Your life with Salah, your life with whoever you date, if you are alone, whoever your family, it's never going to be normal until your food revolves everything. Your food revolves your life. It revolves your YouTube. It revolves your relationships. You talk about food while eating food. Until you get that under control, it's going to be about food. Who watches food when they're a fucking food addict. Make that make sense. And then it's going to say mukbangs are fun. I don't think at the end of my addiction, that shit was pure hell at the end. I never said, this is fun. I am fucking my life up and I'm ruining everything around me, but this is fun, guys. It's fun, guys. It's fun. She's not, the thought of being skinny is what sounds good, but she's too far in. And I don't wish bad upon anybody, but when you're sitting here saying you're going to lean into your addiction more when you're this fucking far gone, exactly, Lily, exactly. It rules your relationships. I do believe, in my opinion, that this all broke her and BB up. This all broke her and BB up. I think the being on there, the story times, I think the wasting all the money when he was paying, this is only my opinion, he was paying the bills, she was buying, dude, that shit gets expensive. She wasn't making super money back at BB's. It does, tacos, and that's why she's like, oh, doing mukbangs is fun. Are you fucking, that's like a slap in your viewer's face. I believe, in my opinion, that her food broke her and BB up. I do. I genuinely do. I do. And until she gets it under control, she will never have a normal relationship. But get ready, because listen, we're about to lean into it. Get ready, yo. Get ready. We're climbing the mountain, like I said. Here we go.
People really don't realize that, and I don't want to have a dark energy online with that kind of drama and hatred and disliking and just like total negative vibes. Like, I just don't want it in my life. Okay, mukbangs, I built my channel on mukbangs at first anyways, and I always ate to some degree on camera, and I enjoy doing them. That's why I want to do it. It's the type of content that doesn't involve me sharing my life, because I don't want to do that anymore. I want complete privacy. At first, when I was doing mukbangs in the past, I loved being an open book. I love sharing everything. And now my feelings have...
Okay, I'm going to maybe be wrong here. But let me, we're almost at the mountain. Hold on. I got to turn the light on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to get my, actually, hold up. I'm tripping. I don't even know if this works. Let's see. How do you turn it on? Hot dog, y'all. How the hell do y'all turn this thing on? Is there a... Well, I don't know how to turn that on. I'll figure it out. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I could be wrong about this. I could be wrong. Okay? I could be wrong about this. Okay? Do an honest opinion for you guys and the replay. To me, it seems, I love it too. Beautiful. I could be wrong about this, but honest opinion for you guys here and the replay. It seems to me that unless you have a really hard niche with the mukbang stuff, like when I mean niche, like some people do like foods that are like, you know, clear or blue or all red foods, or some people do like dessert themed, or you know what I mean. It seems to me that the mukbang thing is kind of trending down. Now, am I saying that you've got some people that have their core followers? Absolutely. But is it hitting like it used to? In my opinion, it doesn't seem like it is. It seems like everybody's trying to find the more exotic, you know, this dipped in hot Cheetos, deep fried, like everybody's really trying to find like the most, wild thing to really lure people in. A lot of people aren't just, hey, today guys, this is the Domino's pizza with Steven Sushi's Ranch. Sorry, I know that's cringe when I do that. It was cringe the day of the Steven Sushi Ranch. It seems they're really having to like, these are the trending noodles, or this is the trending da-da-da-da. It just doesn't seem like it's hitting like it was. It seems like even people, and again, this is only my opinion, even people like B Loves and some of the hard hitters, yes, they've got their core audience that are gonna ride with them regardless, that are there for them. And then you've got the people that are there for, strictly the food. But I think she thinks that I'm just gonna wipe my slate and you know what? All the shit I did, I'm going back to mukbangs and that's it. Here's what she's not, like I said, I don't, in my opinion, think it's hitting like it was. It's a very trendy thing. She's not understanding that people started kind of looking back then like, whoa, this chick can eat. She's not understanding that it hits different, that people see how much you struggle with food. So to some people now that understand that and know your story and have watched you struggle throughout the years and all the bullshit that's been added with it, it's not just someone eating. Do you guys know what I mean? It's somebody that's in a full-fledged shit. That's what she doesn't get, I don't think. You have played this flip-floppy thing with your audience to 1 minute oh my God, guys, I don't want to go through this no more. I've been praying and praying and praying and praying all through the night. And then 1 minute you're the middle finger up to them, exactly beautiful. And then it's none of your damn business. I'm gonna eat if I want to. They know this is your vice. The cat's out the bag per se. So it's not fun and games like it used to be. It's not somebody sitting down eating a simple sandwich. It's somebody that's eating a simple sandwich and has another simple oh, look, guys, here's my backup sandwich. That's not funny. That's not funny. I got a 6-inch the other day and cut that joker into like 3 pieces and had a piece left the next day for lunch. You're not a construction worker doing construction all week, or all day. You're not somebody that, man, I just freaking, man, honey, I just worked freaking an 8-hour day, or you're a construction worker, on your lunch break. Man, we just freaking, it was 90 degrees, you guys, and I just worked my tail off and I'm hungry. You know what I mean? Like, there's no need to carb load. But here we go. Get your ice picks. Get your little boots that have the nails on. Because it's about to get interesting. It's about to get interesting. Addiction what? Addiction who? Is she going to say, maybe no, get ready. Get ready. She's just going to say, I want to taste the food. I'm a foodie and food and more food, and I'm going to learn about food, and I'm going to cook food, and I'm going to food, and I'm like, get ready. Oops, sorry, I'm not trying to give you a boob. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. She almost slips up and says I'm a food, but she catches herself. Get ready. I'm going to be quiet for this. Okay, we're hitting in at 10:44. Again, please check out the channel. No, I don't think so. And here we go.
Changed about that. So where was I? Of course, when I travel, I'm gonna do travel vlogs like regarding the food in the different countries. And on our couples channel, we're gonna do travel vlogs sometimes around here, show you different food places and stuff like that. And in between that, just mukbangs at home. I don't want to come on here and explain why I'm eating a cheeseburger. I don't want to come on here and explain my weight loss or gain or whatever the heck and be like, I gained half a kilo this week, guys. No, I don't want it. And I don't want to, also go balls to the wall and super strict on a diet. No, I don't want to do it. And just, I don't enjoy doing that content whatsoever. I don't enjoy it. So judge me all you want for that. But for me, there's just no way. There's just no way. I don't enjoy it. It depresses me even more. It makes me feel like losing weight and getting healthy is like a punishment. It feels like a punishment when I do that. I mean, look at it this way. I want to just...
It feels like a punishment. What are we, fucking 5? What are we, 5? Nope, I'm not going to do it. Just watch her mannerisms. Nope, not going to do it. Nope, not going to do it. What are you talking about? You are 40 fucking years old. You don't have to do anything but eat shit and sleep, and you don't even do what you do. This defiant thing of yours, nobody told your ass to get on here with this health content bullshit. People said quit making a mockery of diabetes. You're the one that, oh, look, guys, here's my blood sugar for the day. Then shit went fucked up and went south when your ass, all the meters broke. Who in the hell gets on here and says, look, guys, we're going to do a haul today. Now, I'm not talking about a medical channel. I'm not talking about a channel that reviews medical products. Look at my new... We're going to do a haul today, but guess what? It's going to be a blood sugar monitor. It comes with alcohol swabs and everything. I don't have to wash my hands. Just joking. I was rolling dead when she thought that it was just... She was hauling that shit like it was the new palette. Well, today, you guys, we have the, it's my diabetes monitor, my sugar monitor. It comes with some strips, and, it comes with alcohol things. You don't even have to wash your hands. Just joking. Who does that? And again, I'm not saying a channel that takes, reviewing medical supplies serious, or a channel that's about, blood sugar or diabetes seriously. I'm not saying that. I rolled over and was like, really? You are dead ass serious about hauling this shit, and you just thought it was it's pretty cool, huh, guys? I'm like, sure, Janice, okay. You started this shit. Nobody told you to make this shit content. It's boring. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. Sure don't. Nope, it bores me. It depresses me. You are the keeper of your channel. You put this bullshit out here. Nobody told you to do this shit. You wanted to make a mockery of diabetes. And then when you got on your channel and reviewed your new blood meter, it had to be broken because it wasn't right. Now you tell me, those that have been watching her forever, you tell me if she had been on stream and just had woken up like she said so, in my opinion, that she wasn't, we've seen her just literally wake up. She needs food ASAP. You tell me that she talked that whole time. Welcome, Thumb. Great to see you. You tell me, I didn't eat, guys. I'm serious. I didn't eat, you guys. I've been fasting. I just woke up. She streamed that whole time and didn't mention shit about being hungry. People are like, dude, you ate. Just say it. She's like, no, I didn't. I didn't eat. We've seen you wake up. The first thing you used to do at the villa was call in your order. In my opinion, she ate. And then she thought, okay, I'm going to hurry up. I'm going to review this meter. And shit went south. And she was like, this thing must be broke. And shout out to the Beezers, which I never thought I would say in my entire life. Whoever was the fucking genius, excuse my language, that thought to do Sala's blood sugar, whoever thought of that was a genius. Well, how was old Salamander's right, but yours wasn't? No. Then, well, I got to the clinic, you guys. I went to the ER and my sugar went down. No shit, Sherlock. You took your medicine on stream. Of course, by the time you got to the clinic, the sugar had went down. The medicine was kicking in. I think something was fishy with that monitor, you guys. How was Sala's sugar fine, but hers wasn't? Make that make sense. Sala's would have been screwed up too. I wish, baby, I could. Oh, God, I thought I spit it. I wish I could take your blood sugar and you have mine. Sala, wake the fuck up and realize it's what you guys eat. The medicine can only combat it for a while. There's no unicity that's going to outride that bad diet, and shame on you for trying to get those folks to buy that shit and present that message to them. Do you think that if that shit would be a multi-billionaire company? That shit, every vlogger, every streamer, every Twitch, every YouTuber, every Instagrammer, every Snapchat person, if that shit could cancel out food, honey, that unicity would be $1 million gazillion dollar company. That shit is not the way fiber works, pumpkin. And then did you hear her say the other day, well, I'm going to have a glass of this instead of making up a bunch of vegetables. So you think, no, that's not how. Okay, here we go. 11:49, get ready to climb the mountain. Here we are. She's going to tell you guys what the game plan is. Here's the game plan. Oh, I'm sorry, Boza. Okay, y'all, listen to the game plan. This is the game plan. And sorry, y'all, I'm going to get everything back situated. We're just kind of... I wasn't going to play the video, but I thought they've got to hear this. Let's take it old school.
Go back to learn how to be like a normal person. Like, look at someone like Salah. They don't have to count calories. They don't have to worry about, they just listen to their normal hunger cues, I guess. I don't know. I know for someone like me, it's different. I have to reset and get there. What I ate and getting healthy is like a punishment. It feels like a punishment when I do that. I mean, look at it this way. I want to just go back to learn how to be like a normal person. Like, look at someone like Salah. They don't have to count calories. They don't have to worry about, they just listen to their normal hunger cues, I guess. I don't know. I know for someone like me, it's different.
Are you fucking kidding me? Look at somebody like Salah, she says. Okay, look at somebody like Neb, for instance. Neb may see this delectable honey bun and say, Kaya, that's gross, I don't want it. And I could be like, excuse me? You're going to talk about my honey buns like this? What the... Salah's not a food addict. What are you talking about? You're comparing apples to oranges. Well, look at somebody like Salah, for instance. What? You cannot be serious right now. That's what's scary about all this. There's no way that in the right mind, that would be like me talking, say, I was, still high or something. And that would be like me saying, well, so-and-so doesn't. You, you can't compare somebody that has a type of an addiction with somebody that doesn't. Your relationship with food is your life. This when she starts to, and it's just getting ready. Get ready. This is when she's about to just lean into it. I could not. That's why you're not ready for it. You are not, she's not ready for it. I'm like, God doggone it, Joe. I'm sorry. This is the jankiest.
To reset and get there or whatever. But it makes it feel like a chore, a punishment, I don't want to do that. So that's just, I've changed my mind. I don't think that I'll ever want to go back to opening up about my life because I don't enjoy it anymore. Like something has shifted inside me where I don't want to go back to Canada, rip off the hijab like people think I'm going to do. People still think they're giving me time. In like a few months, she's going to be back in Canada, back to wheelchairs, back to shaving her head, back to being a mess. It's not going to happen. It's not. That's over. That time is over. Like, it's just done. And I've been back and forth to Canada enough times now to know that that's not what I want. And I don't want to sit here justifying why, but that's just, I'm a different person now. I'm a different foodie beauty. If you don't enjoy this new me, then you know what to do. Like, I'm not going to be changing for anybody. Like, this is my life. This is who.
You heard it first, Sala. She's not changing for nobody. This is who she is, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I got to kick on the light. This is who she is, y'all. It is what it is. She don't love herself enough to change, in my opinion. She don't love Sala enough to change, in my opinion. This is what it is. Right, Shade? It's like a defiant fucking... Nope. You're not going to make me do it. Dude, please sit down and watch these because I just don't understand it. Who are you threatening with this? Nope. I'm not doing... Okay, great. Live your life like a fucking seal. Stay in your bed. Buddy's gonna leave. He's gonna get sick and tired of it eventually. I don't know how he's made it this far. I mean, he must be old. I'll tell you one thing. Old Salamander's stronger than I am. Can you imagine? Just be serious for 1 minute with me. Don't be funny. Just be serious. Honest question for you guys in the replay, and don't be, we got to be good on here. She's out for blood. She doesn't like the drama, guys. Can you imagine, honest question, and be good, you guys in the replay, but put yourself, not with the poop suit on, serious though for a minute. Can you imagine going through this day after day? Will you go get me? Today I'm craving Wendy's. Babe, I want Chinese. The money. We all like to eat out. Everybody likes to eat out. We all like stuff. But just the money, just the chase, the babe. We seen it in Thailand, the 7-Eleven. 1 a.m, midnight. Will you go across the street and get me some cheese wieners and a grilled cheese? That has got to be exhausting. You're laying there chilling, got your headphones on, vibing, watching your little video to wind down. Exactly, Chrissy. Exactly. She done pissed off his friends. It doesn't seem, I'm telling you, Bose, I'm back there. I'm like doing the dance. I'm like, that has got to be mentally exhausting. Not only that, okay, so you got all that, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm being realistic. It's like anybody with the, with an addiction and their partner doesn't do their vice. So then you got this. You got the YouTube factor side of things. Okay, babe, so get me this new blood meter. I'm going to do a stream today and we're going to haul this new blood meter and we're going to do all this health content and I'm going to do, she talks, this is all they get to talk about is YouTube. So I'm going to review this new blood meter today and then I'm going to, then we're going to stay on this health content and then boom. Literally, I don't give a shit about my blood meter. I don't care about health. I give up. That is got to be an exhausting roller coaster. Seriously. And I don't think she's making anything compared to what she used to. And like I said, I'm not riding for Sala. I'm not. I'm just saying in general, imagine just the mental gymnastics. We see it as a viewer. But imagine being man. Couldn't be me, player. Could not be me. Could not be me, y'all. Homeboy, I don't know what is going on. He's, I don't know, but he must hate Kuwait or something. It could not be me. 1 minute she's in a good mood and then the next minute, I'm arguing with this girl on YouTube and that's all she talks about. Oh, I can't believe this person. And she rants about this. She says but YouTube is her whole shtick.
Who I am now, take me or leave me, that's up to you. People are still obsessed with it. I don't know, but you have to get over it and accept that's gone because it was my life. I lived it. And if I'm over it, it's weird that other people are still not. Like from years ago. So yeah, I actually haven't been binge eating. So something is work.
She can't even look. I actually haven't even been binge eating. Again, nobody cares but your handful of people over there. I don't think you get bullshit them all you want, bullshit them to keep your memberships or whatever you got going on over there. But at the end of the day, nobody has to live with you and deal with you but you. And at this point, Sala. So it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Pull people shit, don't pull. Okay. But it doesn't matter. She doesn't get, and quite frankly, I haven't binged at all. Okay. Fantastic. That's you got to deal with that. Sala has to deal with that. You can talk all this shit on YouTube you want, but that's not making the pounds go away. That's not making it easy for you to travel. You got to be seriously, travel what? You said the last time getting through the airport was, I'm not traveling. I can't do that trip. It does not make sense to me how she thinks it's summertime most places that she's going to, it just don't make sense. It does not make any sense. And then talk about, it's like nobody can watch her face when she talks about, oh, I haven't even binge, like, okay, and?
I actually haven't been binge eating, so something is working, okay? So I don't know if it's that, I know that I get to eat something I'm craving. I don't have that stress of thinking, of restricting, like, oh no, I can't eat this ever again kind of thing. I don't know what it is, but I still need to eat, and even though I have binge eating disorder, I also love food and I'm very interested in the cultural side of food. I'm also interested in learning.
Okay, we are at the motherfucking mountain with snakes on a plane, goats on a grid. Get Welcome, Laura. Listen, I'm going to replay this again. She likes food. Did y'all know that? This last part is here. We are at the top of Everest. Grab your picks, hang your red flags, and wave them motherfuckers high as hell, because we are here, my friends. Listen to what I am about to. I like food. Really? Who would have thought? I've been watching this whole time and I had no damn idea. Listen, this is what I've been talking about the whole stream. Listen to, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to try to roll around on the ground here. Get freaking ready, my friends. This is the part that I've been telling you all stream. If delusion had a face, my friend, for FD, oh, here we go. Wave your flags. We are on the top of Everest. Good evening. Here we go. Snakes on a plane, goats on a grid, moths on a moth farm. Hold on. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Let me get her in front here. You know what? I'm going to hold it up for, I don't know how I used to hold this back in the day. Hold on. How in the, well, how in the hell did I hold this back in the day?
The pleasure that food brings, like good food, you know? I love food. I'm a foodie.
Shit, hold on.
I can't eat this ever again kind of thing. I don't know what it is, but I still need to eat. And even though I have binge eating disorder, I also love food and I'm very interested in the cultural side of food. I'm also interested in like learning about different food, about trying different food. And I love the pleasure that food brings, like good food, you know?
Anybody want to take the wheel? Anybody want to take our little buggy up Everest we've been driving? I love the pleasure. Right, never ever. It's very cultural, these burgers. That's what the whole freaking universe on YouTube has been saying. That's the problem, my friend. Yeah, this is very pleasurable to eat. But do I know the damage that if I eat honey buns every day is going to cause to my health? Yeah. Dude, Polybug, it's scary. Get ready. Look at her eyes. I'm going to go back. She loves food, you guys. And she loves the feeling that it brings. That's what you need to get away from. You are full-blown leaning into your addiction. Every fucking word you're about to say right here. There's nothing that you could say that's more addictive food than what you... Listen, Linda. Listen. Listen to the words coming at... Look at her eyes. She loves food, my friends. How the hell did I used to... Hold on, y'all. How the hell does this damn kickstand? I don't want to break it. Well, hell. Look at her eyes and listen to the words that are coming out of her mouth.
Food, and I love the pleasure that food brings, like good food, you know? I love food. I'm a foodie. I love food. I am a foodie and a beauty. I know that makes people mad. I'm justifying myself and my opening up about my health, and I know.
What? I know that makes people mad. She is... Are you in there? Hello? Can you hear us? Are you okay? I love food, shooby-doo. Say it with your whole chest. If this could not be any more addiction talk and a food, yeah. Anybody there? Nope, they've taken a lunch. They're out for Wendy's. Look at her face. This is fucking funny. I am going to manipulate the mother and you're going to eat it up. I am going to cry to you. I am going to tell you that I'm up all night praying about my health. I'm not going to tell you what the emergency said. I'm going to make a bunch of bullshit up and make you wonder. Think I got sciatica. Still don't know what the hell that was all about. Was it real? Look at the fucking look on her face. Shame on you for having these people concerned for you. Shame on, look at this as a fucking joke to her. You had so many people feel bad for you. Go to the doctor. I read the comments. Oh my gosh, go to the ER. The other night, the shit you pulled. Gotta go, guys. Something happened. People said, are you okay? Just let us know. You know what she did? She changed her thumbnail. After that stunt she had to go, she changed her thumbnail. So how much was an emergency, was it? She thinks this is a fucking joke. Look at the look on her face. Well, my friend, it's, wow. Look at the look on her face. For the bullshitty shit you pulled there was no emergency. She was tired. She didn't know how to cut off the stream and she wanted to go. Wasn't shit wrong that day. Look, Beezer, see that? See that? She thinks it's funny and it's a fucking game. She loves food. Too much. Sad as shit, man. Actually, it's not sad. It's not sad. Because you use people, they're disposable. She's lucky. You guys are lucky she likes your ass. Thank you, Joy. Thank you. She's lucky. No. You guys are lucky she loves you guys. Because she wouldn't have been back. Thank you, Joy. Welcome, Amber. Look, dude, the look on her face, it's a freaking joke. I would feel like a complete dick. I don't even know you guys, and I would feel like a complete dick to sit here and pussyfoot around. Guys, I'm really struggling. I'm going through it. And then he'd be like, ha, 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 fucking suckers. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. That's what it is. That's what it is, in my opinion. Look at this shit. How the fuck could you sit with people in a straight face and say, I'm just sitting here praying and praying. I'm never going to do this to my health again. All the way to the bank, Beezers. Look at that. A joke. Let's hear it again. I love food. Shooby-doo. Fake as shit.
I don't know what it is, but I still need to eat. And even though I had binge eating disorder, I also love food and I'm very interested in the cultural side of food. I'm also interested in learning about different food, about trying different food, and I love the pleasure that food brings, like good food, you know. I love food. I'm a foodie. I love food. I am a foodie.
She slips up. Did you hear? She almost says I'm a food. She almost slipped up and says I'm a food, and then I'm a foodie and a beauty. I love the pleasure that food brings. Do I need to say any more? Did I not tell you the end of this was a banger? Damn right, never have ever. Do I need to even say anymore? That's the fucking problem. People have been telling you that a pot of spaghetti should make you, you know, your eyes roll back in your head. You get the gist. Steven Sushi Face with the bottle of Chianti. Are you kidding me? This is like an addict just saying, pretty much, this is how I read this. You guys have been my shoulder to cry on for the last 2 weeks with this health scare. If there even was one, and it just wasn't content, because she has nothing fucking better. That's why she also always goes back to the food, too. Because that's all she's got. Let's be real. I know I had to take y'all there. I know I had to. Okay, look at this. Smug as Chantal in the building. Here we go.
I know that makes people mad.
Hold on.
I'm justifying.
Hold on, we gotta go back to the...
And I'm very interested in the cultural side of food. I'm also interested in like learning about different food, about trying different food. And I love the pleasure that food brings, like good food, you know? I love food. I'm a foodie. I love food. I am a foodie. And a beauty. I know that makes people mad. I'm justifying myself and my opening up about my health. And I know it's totally my fault, you know, but do you know how annoying it is to have so many people comment carb hate? I don't know, just like some of the comments are so annoying, and I don't know, I just can't stand it. I can't stand it. All right, so I guess that's it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
I can't stand it. Yeah, she'd be right. Wow. Wow is all I have to say. Oh, God. So, the joke's on you, Beezers, because she's fine and dandy. The joke's on you, little buddies. Health what? I love food, shooby-doo. I love the taste of food. I love the smell of food. I love the reaction. I'm thinking, and listen, did you catch the other day, this was on my list, did you catch the other day when she was eating the sushi and she had the edamame, right? This is where I tell you this shit is manipulation to the fullest. She said, this doesn't, I forget, don't quote me how she worded it. She said, this doesn't bring me, maybe one of y'all can, something about like, this doesn't bring me happy feelings. You tell me if that's not somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing. Excuse my language. If you look at your audience and say, this doesn't give me, or would she say the chemical good feeling or something, don't quote me. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? She was eating that at mommy and she's like, this doesn't give me the something feeling. I thought, now you're just fucking playing with people. Now you are, well, you've been playing with people, but now you are playing with people because you know. Why would you say that? The dopamine hit. I thought, shame on you. Shame on you for you are basically saying, yes, thank you. That wasn't satisfying too. I thought, that's foul as shit, man. That is foul as shit. So, I know we drug that out long, and I couldn't believe this. When I was watching, so she has been hammering out the videos. Let's see here. She has been hammering these out. So you tell me that Sala has a job, in my opinion. You tell me that Sala's helping pay the bills and so she has been hammering out the videos. I think it's visa time, and she is just pumping these out like wildfire. Let's see here. And y'all, please check out this channel. No, I don't think so. Shout out to them. No, they're not affiliated with me. Okay. So we've got kebabs, was 14 hours ago. We've got Wendy's a day ago. We've got the Chinese food takeout. We've got, I think it's a sub. Yeah, it's a sub. I mean, she has just been pumping them out. Like I said, when I noticed she started, like the day that she was talking about the breakfast now they like to eat, and you guys saw her just magically walked in with the breakfast she was talking about. Perfect timing. Should I just show y'all? Should I take a bite of it for you guys? No, that shit was planned out. She was testing the water, how to bring the food back in. She knew he was going to go pick up that breakfast. Sorry, oh, it's hot as shit in here. She knew he was going to go pick up that breakfast, and that was the way for her to kind of test the water. Then the next day, boom, or it might even have been that night, a mukbang. All right, y'all, let's do this honey bun. I gotta eat some dinner. So this is the Tasty Cake Boston Cream Honey Bun, sweet roll with chocolate icing and cream filling. And like I said, I got my friend one of these, and she said that there was no Boston cream, so I'm not really excited for it. I was excited when I found them, but why everything I got tonight is messy as shit. I'm not a big fan of this chocolate coating shit, to be real honest with you. Oh, mine looks like it might have a little right here. Okay, y'all, I'm not a big fan of this chocolate. Yeah, my friend's like, I tore that thing apart trying to find... No, I think my friend's right, y'all. Look. Where the hell is the... Oh, nice, beautiful. See, I love their regular honey buns. Yo, I don't think mine has shit either. There ain't no filling in this, y'all. Is that it? There ain't no filling in this, y'all. Hold on. Did they forget the... Did they forget the Boston? It is, bozo. Shit. This one's terrible. Not fresh. Don't recommend it at all. The regular Tasty Cake honey buns are good. This is terrible. You're not even getting... It tastes like regular bread with chocolate. Excuse me. Yeah. You don't even get honey bun. Yeah, exactly, Shade. There's no... Yeah, I do not recommend this at all. Yeah, this is the Tasty Cake Boston Cream Honey Bun. This thing is shit. It tastes like a piece of regular bread with chocolate on. The chocolate's not good, and I'm not BSing you guys. My friend was... There is no cream at all. Welcome, y'all. Great to see y'all back. All right, y'all. Man, y'all, I hate to waste stuff, but... That's terrible. Like I said, it tastes like regular bread. Like, it's not even a honey bun-esque. You know what I mean? Like, how it has, like... Yeah, that's kind of shitty. Yeah, stick with... I do like the Tasty Cake regular honey buns, but this is horrible, you guys. Pass. 2 thumbs down. The milk's going bad, Rick James says. All right, you guys. Actually, let me just quit wasting all my baby wipes and go wash my hands. I don't like to waste things, but, It's not fresh. It's not dry. It's dry, it's not fresh, and it's not creamy. All right, you guys. I know that I was kind of harsh tonight. Let's talk about that before here. What the hell? Why not? It's just a little restaurant when I got in here. Before we go, I want to say that I was very harsh in this, and I do agree, but I don't think it's cool. Nice, Lydia. You know what? I've been trying to get some new it's just shit, our little San Diego. Nothing I don't think was, it's dry. It's just shit. I mean, I hate to waste food, honestly, but it's just like a regular piece. Imagine putting like toast with chocolate, not even good chocolate. I really hate to waste things, but I don't think I can do it. And I very rarely ever waste things. Okay, so let's wrap it up here. I know that I was very harsh tonight. There becomes a time when, you know, excuse me, it's not right to give medical information. You know, do what you want to do. Don't give false information. Make your money, do whatever you want to do. But when you're saying that a fiber-esque drink can basically, you can eat whatever and you can drink this drink that is a multi-level marketing company, which that's a whole nother topic. It's like at the end of the day, well, I don't even know why I was going to say this. I was going to say, would you rather burn that bridge with your audience? But let's be real here. Let's be real here. I mean, come on now. She just said you can unsubscribe if you don't want to watch her eat. So I'm going to be honest, you know, we all like money. But am I going to pick something and tell you guys, you know, hey, guys, buy this? I love this product and it's not sponsored by, I'm just using this for an example, you know. I know this is just a real shit product and I don't really like it, but I'm going to make like $1 off each you guys if you buy it, like, and it's like $100, but just buy it, guys. I don't make much on here. I didn't even get paid last month, and that's not to, I'm just saying, just for you guys to get a drift where I'm at. I come on here and have fun, and, you know, would it be worth to burn the bridge for you guys to waste your hard-earned money on something that I don't stand beside to make $1 or $2? It's not worth it for me, but again, to each their own. I just think now that it's like, but again, I got to remember who I'm talking about here, you guys. It's like, you don't fucking respect yourself. So how can you respect others? Do you know what I mean? Like, I often have to tell myself who we're talking about here. And I know that sounds mean, but when you have somebody that just basically said they're going to lean into their addiction, full-blown, full-fledged, I love the taste of food. I think it's fun to watch mukbangs. What can you expect? Do you know what I mean? They say they love somebody and, you know, they are their husband and, you know, they can't change their lifestyle to better their own life and the person they're with. If they're married, if they're not, whatever, you guys know what I mean. Just hanging out with somebody in general. You know, I will say this, the last time they were at the park, he seemed, you know, she's like, do you want to stop? And he's like, no, I'm good. We'll stop if you want to, but he seemed annoyed. He's like, are you good? You know, let's go. That's got to be annoying. And I'm not saying that, you know, of course, you know, as a friend, as a family member, you know, everybody wants somebody, you know, hey, you tired? Let's stop. It's all good. But, you know, she's like, well, we've already seen the park, you know, let's go. The one day they were at the beach, for example, and he's like, come on, let's go. Let's walk down by the shore. And she's like, no. He's like, you can't do it. She's like, no. And her viewers are like, don't push her to do it. Sometimes you have to push yourself. Just like the steps we started talking about in the beginning. She kind of biffed up the step a little bit. And she made it. That's another thing. You said I almost going up the steps. You are going to be the little girl that cried wolf. Something bad is going to happen. And I don't wish it. I'm saying if something bad happens to you, nobody's going to believe it because you've pulled this, you're getting this tacky clickbaity shit. Just like the It's Done tonight, the stream that we just watched on the channel, her channel was, what was it, you guys? It's done, or I'm done, or it's done, or something. I don't know. I mean, you've cried wolf so many times that, you know, something serious. And like I said, I don't wish bad upon anybody, but nobody's going to believe her. So, I don't know. Like I said, do all you want to do, but don't try to slang that shit to your people. And I don't know what Unicity does. I want to make that very clear. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't know their claims. I want to put that very clear. I don't know the research of this company. I'm not affiliated. I'm saying, in my opinion, this woman is giving out medical misinformation about Unicity, in my opinion. So I want to make sure I cover my T's and dot my I's, because that's something that you don't do. And you have to be careful on here about that. It's just not, you know, a bad taste in people's mouth. It's, you can't go running around telling your subscribers, hey guys, eat that honey bun, just drink it low Unicity, you'll be good to go. That's Foodie to YouTube, not me. All right, you guys, I gotta pee like a Foodie Beauty at the Villa. And I'm just blown away. It's like when you think that shit can't get any more wilder and weirder and just a big to her audience, it's like, hey, get out the balloons, throw the confetti, unsubscribe if you guys don't like to. I'm going to eat. I love it. I love it. I'm going to lean into it. You know what it is? I'm telling you, it's like we are just like a boat in the middle of the ocean that the motors fell off and we're just spinning. We're just spinning. We're just like not even like, we're just like spinning around in the middle of the ocean. So I love you guys. I named this cat Puss in Boots. I don't know. Maybe I'll show y'all Puss in Boots in the afternoon. And I don't know, man. It's just been wild out here. I got all these animals. I don't know, for FD. I've got a lot going on right now. I've got moms. Just check out the beginning, y'all, if you're confused. I have a lot going on, just in life in general. So I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow, possibly. Keep an eye on the community tab. But I will tell you this. I do need to get one of those hot spots. So if I put up a community tab, it can't go away from its mom yet, Neb. No, I can't keep it. I can't afford to take on another animal. But it can't go yet. It's only like this big. It's only like a week and a half old. So the plan is to get it to health and find it a home. That's if it stays around. Yesterday, I didn't see it at all. Its mom comes and gets it and takes it and brings it back. Yeah, yesterday, I didn't see it at all. So, I'll show it to y'all tomorrow. Anyways, I love you guys. I don't know what to expect. It's wild out here. She's giving information that it could be damaging. And, yeah, I got to get an internet box. I got chocolate on my fingers. Sorry, y'all. I just took a shower, so if you see me. I haven't been hanging out with Salamander. Don't go there. So have a great day, great night. And like I said, just bear with me. I know I keep saying that and I hate to come on here like that, but lot going on in life is life. And I don't want to keep coming on here and trauma dumping, but I also don't want you guys to wonder where I'm at. And then I don't want you guys to be like, well, why is she, I'm trying to paint on a smiley face, if that makes sense. Some days are, mom is mom, especially when, you don't know what's going on. That's the worst feeling in the world. So thumbs up, subscribe, or make sure you're still subscribed, or subscribe and join us. And like I said, I was a little bit harsh in this, but I just, when, do whatever you want with your health, but don't mess with others. So have a great day, great night, and stay positive, y'all out there. Seriously, a lot going on in the world. Things are expensive. Life is life, and like it always does. And just keep on trucking, my friends. So have a great day, great night, and I am out, y'all. Bye, guys. Again, if you see on the replay, ain't been hanging out with